What's up, folks? Doing another late night Dorkside. Haven't done one of these in a while. We've done early morning. We've done early evening. Now let's do crack a shit dawn. Let's do it. Got a couple guests here. A lot of people sleeping. A lot of night owls lurking. Got some new people in the chat. We've got Clifton 3D. Good morning, sub. Sadly got work to do. Only lurking. That's okay. Adam Gray's here in the chat. Blue collar, Ubering and listening to YouTube like he's always doing. Boosh McFadden's here. Dijon Delta, let's go. Yeah, we're here. Sorry for the late intro. I had to inhale a plate of cassoulet. I'm hungry. Had to eat some sausage and beans. We got an exciting late night stupid show for you where we're just going to goof off and hang out and have some fun. And I hope y'all enjoy and join us. And please, by all means, put your comments in the chat. We'll acknowledge you. We'll read your chats and base our conversation on what we're seeing here. Anyway, let's just get right into it. We've got Adam Gray. He's been here longer than I have in the back room. How's it going, buddy?
Well, welcome to my stream. It's great for you to be here.
I know. I'm so sorry. I was saying, it's funny because Wes, Lord Toxic, our good old buddy, he hit me up a few days ago, was like, yo, I got to be at work at 6 a.m. on Monday, so can we do the show early? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. And then AJ hit me up. It was like, yo, birthday stream, 6:30, Sunday. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll do Dorkside after AJ's stream. And then I went on AJ's stream, and Leon was there, and he's like, yo, we're going to do an anime ranking intro show.
I apologize in advance. I really did not know it would go that. I did not know it would go that long. I was like, oh, we wrapped up by noon or by midnight, and we were not. Okay. I'm so sorry.
You know what's great about going this long is for the first time in a while, for the very beginning of the show, we got Northern English Bastard here. He's always popping in the last 30 minutes.
All right, I reject my apology then.
Yeah, no, I actually thought you was going to be on longer with Leon, so. But yeah, probably won't be able to bother on today. But yeah, no, thankfully you're up a little bit earlier than I expected. So yeah, I can pop on for a little bit.
Yeah, what do you got planned for the rest of the day? What are you going to do later? Enjoy
take the wife out, see if we can fucking have a little day out while it's still nice before the weather gets shit again.
Yeah. Is it nice? A lovely Monday. Cool thing about Monday is everyone's at work. So you get like all the busy areas to yourself.
Yeah, I like it when it's calm. I do.
Dude, did you listen to the Alan Partridge?
I've been listening to it. Yeah. It was the sex thing he was talking, but he was describing it as a fucking tree or something. It's like, what?
Dude, yeah, our trunks stood in front of each other, our bodies.
Oh God, I love Alan Partridge.
Later, he talks about his mother. His mother's like a crazy alcoholic or something, and she dies under mysterious circumstances. But they say like, we found her body in Hull. Don't ask. That's what they say. Which is
most likely.
In case you don't know,
I'm from Hull.
Yeah, so. that's where he lives in Northern English Bastard. Well, anyway, gentlemen, glad you guys are here. We're just goofing about. I'm not gonna lie. What happened was it's kind of funny. It worked out this way because Wes was like last Tuesday for Double Impact. He wanted to do the show at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. because of work, and then all of a sudden he gets off of work early. And he's like, well, now let's do it at 11 a.m. Let's do it at noon. So I kind of pulled the reverse card on him. I was like, we're going to do the show at 7, no problem. And then here we are almost at 2 in the morning starting the show. So my bad. But we can't have a Boosh for every show. Oh, my God. Hang on a second. Let me start over. Let's start the show over real quick because I have intro music. Now, we've heard I don't have an intro song for Northern English Bastard because I didn't realize he was going to be here, but I do have a new one for Leon. So let me play it for Leon real quick, and we'll also do Adams and then our other guests. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Leon, I hope you like this. This is for you, buddy.
Leon speaks his mind so free, words like fire from the sea.
There you go.
That was amazing. I loved every bit of that.
All right. Good. I'm glad you like that. And then we've also got Boosh is here. So let me...
and or cacao.
That play was like
Boosh. You made her right to be a whore? Boosh. John Kerry.
who?
Exactly.
Was that like a prototype to Archer?
Yeah, it's
Cacao.
Frisky Dingo before they did
Frisky
Archer.
Dingo, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not familiar with that. That was awesome.
All right, well, let's play Adam Gray's intro and get him back in.
Hi. What is that? What is that? What about?
Have a home?
I know. I'm sure, man, of Sisiki says. Give him money. You hungry, man? Hungry. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the shows of all time. I
Dude,
love it.
has a link if he wants to come
me
in.
up there, Enzo. That's great.
No, I know. I'll get you a better intro. I was, I make these intros like really last minute here. Here's the other thing. Wes was supposed to be here. He wanted me to talk about some serial killer who had tattoos on his face that everyone loves. His name Wade Wilson. Something to do with his daughter's into it, and he wanted me to make an intro video for his daughter. His daughter couldn't be here, so I guess I'll play this intro video for Princess Toxic when I bring up Northern English Bastard. I'll make Northern English Bastard intro video, but here's what I had for Princess here.
Princess Toxic in the palace. Feel the vibe. Her crown is glistening. Got that look in her eyes. Daughter of the Lord, spreading shade and dismay. But her groove is so contagious. You can't put it away.
Why was that oddly sexy?
I don't know. Anyway, everyone's
we watched way too many sexy animated women.
I'm here for it.
Jessica Rabbit did things to me as a young boy, and
Dude, me. Have I ever shown you my fucking topless Jessica Rabbit painting I have on my wall?
No.
Please show us.
Nice.
I like how that's Bugs Bunny and not Roger. Like, what the fuck? What's Bugs doing there?
It's got fucking Scrooge McDuck with money bags in his eyes as well. Like,
hell yeah! So you got like Warner, Disney.
I spent almost $300 on that. It was worth every fucking penny.
Nice. Did some graffiti artists on the boardwalk make it for you?
Yeah, in Orlando, California. Yeah, or Orlando, Florida. I mean, Orlando, Florida. Yeah,
I was right. Holy shit!
$300.
Hell yeah!
Orlando, California.
Classic.
Welcome.
Yeah, I gotta say, I enjoyed Florida more than California when it came to Universal and Walt Disney World and all that stuff, the theme parks and everything. I think Florida had Disney Quest. So that was like around 1999. It was like a 3-story arcade where you just played video
Disney
games.
Quest was a fucking. I've watched so many retrospective videos on it because it's such a cool concept.
Yeah, all the games are push to play except the games that you win prizes for. And what was even crazier and why we went there twice was because there was like a second floor had a bunch of like bistros and eateries and different style restaurants. And every table had a computer on it with internet, which at the time was like fucking minority report. You know, you're like, what is this shit?
There was also this thing because a lot of retrospective people covered it where like you could go in and make your own AI generated song, which was wild for back in the day. Like it was not a normal thing.
Yeah, the other thing that was nuts was they had actual Disney animators in there giving free like drawing lessons. You just had to sign up for the time the classes were at, and they teach you how to draw Goofy or whatever. It's cool, man. And you're drawing on little like Wacom tablets in 1999, which was like out of this world. It was dope. We had the choice to, like, because you go to Universal Studios, Disney World, Disney Quest. You're doing all the theme park runs, and then it's like, okay, we get a chance to do another park twice. Which one are we gonna do? Everyone was like, we're doing Disney Quest again, easily. It was like $20 to get in. It was like all the arcade games you could play all day. And if you got there at 8 a.m., you could stay there till 8 p.m. and just like, it's like 12 hours of just arcades. It was nuts. Where else did you guys go? I remember it was Islands of Adventure back then.
Busch Gardens.
Yeah. Oh, Busch Gardens. You ever hear Dave Cross's David Cross's Busch Garden story?
No,
but there is a new one. A whole bunch of certain kind of people went in there and basically invaded Busch Gardens and ruined a lot of people's good time. But that happens when the tickets are only $2 for certain people.
Dude, Serrano's is here. Hello. What's up, buddy? We just got done rating. How many anime intros? Was that like 25?
It was only 25. It's a pretty light number today.
No, I'm sorry, I missed it.
I think Catch the Rest there. Did One Punch Man make it?
Sorry, all I've had is crackers and cheese throughout the entire day to eat, and I did all that drinking. So I was like, I need to get a sandwich. So
you need a bit of protein in your mouth.
I gave you an intro you can use from Me Stupenzo.
Oh, okay. Is that what you said?
We need some protein, guys.
My bad. Let's see. Let's play it. Let's see what we got here. Let me full screen and share. Oh, okay. More. Oh my God. All right. Let's see here. You didn't hear that, right? All right. Here we go. Let's see here. You should hear this now. Okay. Let's see. I love it. Pride Month.
We're talking about anime, so I figured get something relevant.
No, it's great. It's also relevant because Pride Month is officially over, guys. It is July 1st. It feels like only a month ago we were doing a Pride stream. And I was actually very proud of us because we did a Pride stream and we talked about all of our favorite gay movies and characters, and we were only homophobic.
No one said faggot once. Like,
we did say it a few times, but we were only homophobic for like the last hour of the 5-hour stream. I was very proud of ourselves. We were very mature.
That was a good stream.
Yeah, we were ranking all of our legitimate favorite gay fictional characters and actors, and also our favorite gay closeted actors like George Clooney and Barack Obama and who else? Tom Cruise and who else? Who else is gay?
Brad's wife is not a woman; she's a man.
Who else is gay? That should Will Smith? He's gay, right?
There's definitely a cook anyway.
Yeah, John Travolta. Thank you, Bush. Thank you, Bush. And Leon's got a new cat now. How's it?
A new kitten,
a little tuxedo.
I did. I named it after my favorite wholesome streamers, Dr. Ricada Disrespect.
Oh my God, that cat's okay. So is he a good boy? Is he a bad boy?
Her name is really Valkyrie. I just really like using that joke over and over. I've used it on multiple
you named her after Valkyrie, the streamer, the famous Among Us streamer.
I'm not familiar with them.
Are you afraid of
Valkyrie?
How does he act around Hondo?
Actually, really good. They more play than any sort of actual violence. It's been surprising.
Let's hope it stays that way, because Okay. Well, I guess we could talk about the elephant in the room. I mean, what are you guys thinking about the economic, political climate? Yeah. What?
Yeah, it's shit, especially in England. It really is.
Yeah. I mean,
I know it's worse in Australia, because when I was talking to Tony down under, apparently a pre-owned game costs fucking $80. A pre-owned Xbox 360 game.
Yeah, their economy's in the shitter. It's awful. Always has been.
It's like if you have something that is going to be edgy or kind of something that's great in America, then they're gonna tax the hell out of you to get it in Australia or make you not allowed to have it. New Zealand too.
It's even worse in New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand's bad.
Oh yeah, did you see the fucking former Prime Minister smiling when she said, well, maybe lockdowns have done something worse and caused a lot of suicides, and she was smiling while doing it. It was like, what the fuck is up with this woman? That is a total fucking psychopath. She's out now, but I think the new ones are just as much of a dickhead as well.
I mean, I love how when you did the impression of that prime minister, you gave it a Paul McCartney accent.
I know what you sound like.
Have you seen Otis Suicides? Like
this is what politics do to you. Okay, it sucks the soul right out of your life, especially when you sell your soul. But yeah, I mean,
she was a drunk 6 when she was young. Now she's a drunk 0.
Yeah,
looks female enough.
I had a friend who met a young fella, and she moved to New Zealand and was with him, and I you just watch her slowly get brainwashed. And yeah, back to New Zealand. I don't normally like to talk shit about other streamers and YouTubers, but all I'm going to say is Echo Chamberlain needs to just keep his mouth shut about American politics. Please don't say anything.
Is Echo Chamberlain a streamer or slash YouTube? I've only ever seen their tweets, and they're always retarded.
I kind of gotta agree that he doesn't really have a dog in this race.
Shut up. I was a fan of his for like about a month, and then he started mouthing off on Twitter, and I was like, oh.
Well, God. His analysis is.
It feels like people who aren't Americans do not understand American politics.
Stick to talking about Star Wars, Echo, please.
Yeah, his analysis of media is exceptional. But
I'd say like even somebody whose politics I like hearing from, like Sargon, he's not American. He doesn't understand American politics still.
Yeah, well, Sargon, I don't know. He's got his reasoning. When he says something, Echo was like saying like we need to drop Biden out and replace him with Gretchen Whitmore. I was like, what the hell? What are you talking about?
Sargon at least understands the idea of American constitutionalism, even if he's not necessarily got all of his like modern day politics stuff right. He gets the idea of the Constitution. I cannot say that for Echo Chamberlain.
Well,
I was gonna say another person I like listening to, Short File Talking Dev. He doesn't understand American politics.
No, right. Nothing
he follows politics a lot, but he doesn't really understand American politics still.
And
I feel like he misses a lot of things.
I'm not gonna say like you have to be a damn expert or anything to give your 2 cents. You don't even necessarily need to live here to give your 2 cents, but
if you don't live here, you don't understand.
Please don't act like an authoritative figure.
I don't know much about American politics, but one of the few things I do know is like if you have a mayor and they put some policies in place, the president cannot interrupt no matter what. I don't know if that's true. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I don't know if it's the same in England as well.
Well, I mean, it works. It works in different ways because the president, you can have executive orders, right? And these aren't laws, but basically it's how you get around the actual laws. The president say, "Hey,
is it kind of like it's legislation? Legislation isn't fucking law. It's that kind of thing."
The system's kind of broken, and really, executive orders exist in a way they should not now.
Yeah, I tried looking up things legally as well. I tried to.
Hold on. No, bring that post back up there.
Blue Collar says he'll talk shit.
Can't wait for him to file bankruptcy. So Blue Collar, I'm gonna be one of those individuals who's gonna get called a pedophile defender for this, and it is what it is. We haven't actually seen any proof. All he said, which is creepy and gross, I will acknowledge, is that he messaged a minor. All the people saying that he sexted a minor,
also the minor they're talking about
are anonymous ex-Twitch employees. The anonymity bothers me. The fact they're ex-Twitch employees bothers me. I don't think it's fair to jump on that fucking hate train bandwagon when like it just seems very sensationalized with a lot of.
Hey, Blue Collar himself kind of admitted that what he did.
Blue Collar just hates successful YouTubers who are rich and famous from playing video games and shit like that. I mean, and rightfully so. Like, I understand where that envy is. I wish I could make $1 million playing video games with a fake mustache, or a fake mullet. That'd be fun. But
that's his real hair.
I've got a legitimate real pedo stash, and I would absolutely make fucking millions wearing like a legitimate pedo mustache. So
yeah, me and Tomby and Leon were talking about it on Leon's show on Monday. We were saying, you gotta wait. This was 2 Mondays ago, actually, but yeah, or last Monday. God, time is weird, right? It feels like
only Monday. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's what a fast week it's been, right?
Wow.
But yeah, we were talking about how we're talking about predatory groupies, and B, like the difference, like right now we're all in this big group chat on Twitter, and Hostman is there and he's 19. And it's like, based on what is happening with Dr. Disrespect, if he was like a year or two younger, many of the memes and chats we're sending each other in this group chat would fall under this sexual texting a minor umbrella, Like,
I have no idea how much how old Miss Sparkles is in my chat, and I told her DM me while we were on live, not even fucking thinking about it. Like,
oh no, Miss Sparkles is definitely older, like absolutely older.
She probably is based on her picture. To be fair, I'm just saying, like, as a general concept, I technically don't know her age. I was like, yo, girly, DM me, because we were talking about like fucking sex and shit like that. Like, I don't actually technically I don't know how old she is. Like,
yeah, but if she's underage, it's like, okay, you're getting that used against you in court now. Bye.
Yeah, if it turned out she was underage, which I assume she's not, because her and I have actually talked before. She isn't. She's talked about having a son in high school. But like, if she did, I would tell her, hey, yo, deuces, this is nice. Nope, gone in, gonzo. But
we were talking about on the disrespect stream, like, even if, everything you're talking to a lady, she's saying she's of age, like, according to some of the people in the disrespect stream, like, that's not enough. We got to pull out IDs, double verify, cross-examine, all this stuff to make sure everyone's of age.
Says they're of age.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
It's on you. It's like if you're having cursory conversation with somebody, it's on you. Like,
right.
unless you really feel like there's something wrong here.
There was someone in Leon's chat that was very disagreeing about that. Like, hey man, you're supposed to
John Shepard, I think was his name.
You're supposed to know if someone's lying to you. It's like, what's the whole point about lying?
Also, let's assume that yes, Dr. Disrespect was talking inappropriately to someone he knew was 17. I wouldn't call him a pedophile still, because that's predator. I would use different terminology.
Yeah, it's like an ebophile.
Pedophile makes it sound like you're fucking 12-year-old boys. Like,
pedophile is like younger than like 8 years old.
17 to 16-year-old. That is predatory behavior. I would not call it pedophilic behavior.
I think the term for that is like an ebophile. Like,
something like that. But still,
I like how I love it how ebophiles make it sound like, no, I'm not a pedophile. I'm an ebophile.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like,
there's a big difference between making joking sexual comments when a minor is around. Like, I can't think of anything right now, but there's a difference between making a joke and then making sexually aggressive statements to a child.
Put on the sex offender registry list for like whipping out their dick and taking a piss in the view of a school, and like, should you be taking a piss there? No, but should you put on the sex offender registry list? Also, no, in the town, I grew up in a real small town of 1,000.
But there's a reason they picked a school. They can go somewhere else.
I was gonna say, no, I actually, I understand why you'd put these people on a list.
Yeah, you could go across the street to where there's not a bunch of children.
Yeah,
we could have a clear delineation, and we want to be strict on this front. I can understand wanting to be that way about it.
Yeah, what we're saying about disrespect, if this shit was in France, like, this would be a non-issue, because France has got a weird, like, 13-year-old or whatever the fuck age of consent. I don't know what it is. It's low. It's like, it's shockingly low. You're like, ugh.
Is that why a bunch of Hollywood people moved there?
1,007 people.
Is.
And so in this small town, we had 2 local restaurants. That was the whole town. We only had 2 restaurants. And one of them was a local pizza place. And the pizza place was owned by somebody who was on the sex offender registry list. And one night, I was talking to him about it. Like, I came in, ordered a couple pies, was waiting for him to get finished, and I was just talking to him. I was like, yo, man, my dad, because I was in like 9th, 10th grade or whatever at the time. And I was, hey, my dad told me you were on the sex offender registry list. What's going on with that? And I met this guy multiple times. He'd come to school functions in terms of like, the plays we put on, sports games, shit like that.
He used to make out with Leon in the bathroom.
Well, no, so he told me, and like, I like to think I'm a pretty decent judge of character, but he's like, look, before I ever started this business, I was married, had a kid, and I was a really heavy drinker. I was a full-on alcoholic. And at one point, my son went to the authorities saying that I had touched him, and obviously it went to court. And when the court asked me, I said, no, I never would do that to my son. However, there's a period of about 3 years where I was such an alcoholic, I don't have a lot of memory, so I can't say I didn't do it because I don't remember. And because of that, they put him on the sex offender registry list. Now, maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. I don't know. And if he's to be believed, he didn't know either. But he still owned a local business. He was, all the people went there for their pies. He came to the local like school functions and just community events, and was always very chill and nice. Like, it's one of those things, like, it's a weird middle ground where I don't really know what to think about it.
I knew a guy in Tampa that was at a bar that is 21 and up. They ID everyone. Like, you have black hair in your gray hair in your black beard, they might card you. So he's in there with, I wasn't there that night, but he was there with a couple of buddies. he takes a girl out to the parking lot into his truck, and they bang in the parking lot, as you do in Tampa. That's kind of like the law, I think. You have to take the girl to the truck. You don't take her home. You just bang in the truck, then go back in the bar, right?
Yeah, because then you got a whole.
So
it's a
she
whole.
goes and tells her father.
Oh, what the hell was that? She
she's 17, and she goes and tells her father that her father went to the police, and they've got him on CCTV inside the bar, picking her up and taking her out to the truck. And they prove that, yes, they did, in fact, have relations. Now, the state dropped the charges because the bar let her in. He is under the knowledge, not assumption. He is inside the bar and knows for a fact that she's 21 or higher. That's because he's in a place where that's where people are allowed.
I actually got two similar stories. So as a cop,
the state dropped the charges, but they made him register. They made him get on the registry. So he lost his job. He got kicked out of school.
I don't know what state that was in. That's bullshit. So as a former cop, I've seen that exact same scenario. And dude fucked an underage girl who was in a bar she shouldn't have been in. It was 21 only. That not only did he prove his innocence, he did fuck the chick. He proved that he had no idea she was in a 21 up bar. The state gave him clemency, and he did not have to. He didn't even have to register in the state I live in, which was excellent. But I have a personal experience that was very similar. I was in a 21 up karaoke bar. We were having fun, having a good night, drinking, singing karaoke the whole nine. And I start talking to this one girl, and we're literally leaving the bar. We're at my car, and she says, "Just so you know, I'm 17. I got in here with a fake ID. Is that okay?"
No,
I was like, no, it's the fuck, because I'm pretty sure I've told you this story in Zoe. I was like, no, I'm a fucking no, it's not, and kicked her ass to the curb. But it was a fucking like this prior to when I was a cop, mind you. It was a light bulb moment where I was like, fake IDs are something you only see in movies. Like I didn't even know. I never considered, because I was drinking underage, but I was drinking underage at home with booze I'd stolen from my parents or shit like that.
Yeah, but let's say you were 17 and some 24-year-old woman wanted to fuck you. Like, you wouldn't say no, like, so.
No, I would have absolutely jumped on that train.
You'd be driving off, be like, call me out of here, bitch.
And it was this weird moment, because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I assume she was 21 because she's in this 21 and up bar. She's fucking Mexican with makeup on, so she looks absolutely of age, like,
Yeah, if she's got the chesticles, I'm not going to ask for your ID. Anyway, here, we got someone else who actually works with liquor every day, so hang on.
Hey, dude. It's a little wild and a little strange when you make your home out on the range. Start your horse and come along, 'cause you can't get it right if you can't hold on. Singing, yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay, what?
What's up, Dudicus?
A lot of drunk people play kickball in this town. It must be amusing to watch.
Do you how many fake IDs do you get?
That's an excellent question.
In the bedroom, he's asking.
Yeah. No, just in general at the liquor store and shit.
That's an excellent question. We have an excellent scanning system of, I look at it, it looks okay, and I go, yeah, all right.
All right, cool. So how many times do you think you've told someone, like, no, you can't buy booze here? Like a handful of times? Less than that?
Yeah, I'd say maybe about 10 times.
Usually it's probably they're just
some of
too
these
drunk.
idiots are. Yeah.
And the moral of the story is, get a decent fake ID, kids.
The best fake ID is get a sibling, an older sibling's ID. That's how you go. That's how you get past it, right?
Kids, well, no. So when you say get a good fake ID, when I was a cop, one of the things that they would teach, so my state, for people under 21 have vertical IDs, and once you're over 21, you get a horizontal ID, like what normal people think normally as an ID, which is a really good way for a quick glance. Oh, they're a minor. It's vertical. Like that's very cool, easy, simple. But what I never accounted for, and granted, I never ran into a fake ID scenario, so I can only go off of what my at the time peers had said and whatnot, was that getting a fake ID is ridiculously easy because of modern day computer technology and whatnot. That if you've got a $2,000 rig, you could print them off at home, and people will charge $800 for a fake ID, which sounds expensive as shit. But if you're using an $800 fake ID to get into bars for 3 or 4 years straight, without having to, effectively it pays for itself. So I'm not I didn't have enough information to spot a fake ID because I never had to do it. But the way it was explained to me about how common they are was mind blowing.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways around it. What is this? What is this new norm show? Is this on X?
Oh my god, dude! I lost like 8 or 12 subscribers off fucking roasting this fucking show.
It looks terrible.
Because they liked it?
I guess because I went too hard on conservatives or whatever, and I'm over here like, motherfucker, I'm a libertarian. I'm an anarchist, but no one likes that term, so I say
who thinks they're the most conservative person on the panel right now?
I'm just looking at this, and this looks like shit.
It has nothing to do with whether it's left wing or right wing, conservative, liberal. It's not funny.
I could put my hat into the ring as being the furthest right person on this panel.
It's just
technically I'm the most conservative because, again, as an anarchist, you believe in literally no government power. So that would
that's a fair interpretation, yes. But no, this is something that is meant to appeal more to my
I need to see this
conservative.
I need to see this in motion so I can be mad.
We've got a fat guy on a chair with a ankle bracelet. And
why do conservatives always portray themselves as fat? Have you noticed that in all these?
Because
Mr.
it's true.
It's the seed oils. It's the seed oils.
You've never seen the
boils.
land
what the
whales.
fuck are you talking about?
Fat liberal white women. Do you think conservatives are fat?
No. I've seen. I know most conservatives, or a lot of conservatives, like the way they portray themselves on the internet, aren't fat. So why is it in their media? Between like this, Mr. Bircham, things like that.
That is what their dads look like.
Yeah, it's real dad energy, real dad hours out here.
Tomby has a good point. What's better, a fake ID that's lying about their age or the fake ID that's lying about their sex? Like, what's better? Like, the person's of age and actually a man, or the person's actually, a woman, but, a minor? Like, obviously,
one of them catches me a felony.
I'm gonna tell a story I've never been told before, but
you've never been told before.
Or sorry, that I have never told before on a stream.
Alcohol.
So it's 2:30 a.m. I've been drinking, and let's be real, it's not on my main channel, so there's a less chance of my regular viewers seeing this. I one time took a girl home after the fucking bar. This is the height of like 2018, all that fucking cancellation shit. And it turned out they were fucking trans, but they were like good enough to pass. I had no idea. We both had several drinks, and I was terrified of kicking him out of my apartment after bringing them there at the height of the shit. So I was like, fuck, I should just bite my lip and fucking do it. So
you blew him.
No, God, no! I fucked him in the
ass. God, these 99 banana.
A hole is a hole
terrible.
Is a hole.
People eat.
Dude,
thank you, shared. Yeah, there you go.
It was like some straight up Blair White shit. Like, I had no idea this was a quote unquote dude. It was a dude, fly out, but like until the pants came off, I didn't know, and I was like, I can't.
You underestimate how much you drank back then, Leon.
Yeah.
I've looked at pictures of them sober.
Blair White looks off. There's something off.
See, you say that, but like the type of woman I'm attracted to is like the Rhea Ripley, Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano type that like is a bit built. So like to me, nothing was off. So
I was gonna say like most of the time, like the trannies that pass the best are ones that are already like cute men.
It was, and to be fair, I've also seen pictures of them pre-transition, and they were already a very demure, feminine male. Like just that was their natural biology.
Just more.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where like pants came off. I saw an incredibly tiny because of taking estrogen dick, and I was like, if I kick him out now, for one, I don't have money for a cab, and for another, what if they get me fired from my job? Like, it was one of those moments, and so I was like, just fucking do it and get through with it and kick him out at 4 a.m. or whatever sort of thing. And I've hated myself ever since. So
no, if I was gonna be gay, yeah, I'd be going for the biggest dick motherfucker I could find. I wouldn't want no micro penises allowed.
Leon got poo poo on his pee pee.
Yeah. Would you guys see that clip of Pauly Shore talk about how he
I watched that a couple of days ago.
I think that's total bullshit. I
think it's a joke. I think it's a joke. He's doing a bit, but I thought it was funny because he keeps saying like it's a man-made vagina, and it's like when you put it that way, it makes it sound like it's going to be better than the real vagina, like because if it's man-made, it seems like it's going to be an improvement on what because men made it.
Probably not.
No, yeah, man-made vagina is actually a downgrade, just like man-made hair. Hair plugs and stuff and hair transplants, those seem to not be the right. They're not there yet. They're not there.
R.I.P. Gooch.
Some of them are.
To interrupt, but I've got to pop off right now anyway. But thanks for having me on. I was glad to at least have an hour, less than an hour with you anyway for now. But
let's watch Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man soon.
Oh God.
Yeah, just give me just let me know the schedule anyway, and I'll jump on.
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it after this stream in 3 hours. No, I'm just kidding.
Also, NEB, hit me up on X. I'd love to have you on my show, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll contact you then as well. We'll do Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man next week. So I'm going to be very busy this week, so we'll try and do something then. All right.
The bastard from the north. All right, give it up.
Catch you all later.
Give that guy a sub. If you like, me and him broke down Perfect Blue last Friday. It was dope.
That was a good show.
God, what was perfect fucking film.
Yeah, I was talking about Satoshi Kon. He's that great blend between. He's that middle ground between mainstream popcorn films, and like ridiculous
and like Darren
art house
stuff.
He's like right in the middle. He's like the best of both worlds,
Yeah, ripped off endlessly. Black Swan and so on and so forth.
Aronofsky loves him, and also
not even like Aronofsky fucking bought the rights to Perfect Blue so he could steal scenes from that film for Black Swan.
I'd rather he do that than remake it,
Oh, I agree completely. I'm not knocking him. Black Swan is an objectively good movie in terms of it's not my cup of tea.
That was the best hangnail scene I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh no, dude!
I love body.
Like that just made my toes curl, man. Just remember.
Yeah, I was sitting here. I was tensing up.
Jesus.
All right, well let's make our toes curl again in other ways. Let's see what this is all about.
I've been staring at this picture for long enough. There are 3 shadows in that cartoon picture, and only one of them makes sense. There's 3 shadows.
Yeah, one
under
shadow?
the character, and like the one under the dad doesn't make any fucking sense. The one under the girl doesn't make any fucking sense. The only one that makes sense is under the dog.
No shadow under the fucking recliner.
Where's the light coming from?
Or tables.
Nowhere, everywhere and nowhere.
Yeah.
It comes.
All right,
it comes from the might of Allah.
Let's go.
Here's the thing. I haven't seen this. I've only seen.
You missed this? You haven't seen it yet? Oh my god!
No, and I saw that you made a video of it. I skipped it. I was like, all right, let's. This is my first time actually hearing the dialogue of this show. Let's see.
What's that?
What the hell?
It's the new norm.
This is not the original.
Yeah,
what?
That was a great bit.
That's not the right show.
This show looks great. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
Enzo, I sent you a
all for
DM. I sent you a DM for Leon.
Let's see here.
Let me check.
Yeah. I see. Okay, Gina Carano. Ooh, what? No.
Yep, that's her.
These are old.
Yeah, 2014, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Of course, Gina's amazing.
Hello, girl.
And no, this is good. I love this, but I also love Deadpool era Gina, where she's like a bit more like, ooh, like
Oh, I prefer her larger.
When her titty popped out and Colossus got
right, exactly.
I didn't.
That's so sweet. Then jacks him in the face. Great scene.
Yeah.
She's like, that's so considerate.
Beautiful woman.
All time.
Beautiful woman.
Well, Jesus Christ, how do I find this new norm show? New norm show. Here we go.
Not sure
Okay.
what Lord and Savior.
Just watch Norm McDonald.
I got it. I got it. Sorry about that mistake. Honestly, I did not realize I was watching a parody a minute ago. So that caught me by surprise.
The fact that it's already being parodied and it's not even completely out yet tells you everything you need to know about it.
Yeah, let's see here. This is accurate, right? This is it. It sounds right. Okay.
Got far.
What's that?
Progress. It's the new norm.
The new norm ain't the same as the old norm.
Oh, I'm glad the song ended right when I was about to stop it. Good. Okay, never mind.
I'm the old norm. I want normal beer.
Warning, perimeter reached.
Ugh. It's your fault I got house arrest.
Hey, Alexa, search for comedy.
Wait, so who is the voice here? Who is this guy? Is this Steve fucking...
I have no idea who that is.
I know
It's
that
a little
Dave
bit too
Rubin's
loud.
involved with the show, but I have no idea who he plays.
This isn't Dave Rubin talking.
I'm so glad they brought Flashback from the Dead to animate this.
He's not gay enough to be Dave Rubin.
I gently suggested they stop brainwashing my daughter that girls aren't girls and men aren't men.
Sometimes they're neither.
Yeah.
So who is this for? Because it seems to be very preachy from the chicks with dicks crowd.
It is for people who like South Park.
Can you give it props?
No,
though,
it
for
isn't.
This show
It is. That's what
that's what
they're
they're claiming.
advertising
On
it
their
as.
X page, they're claiming, oh, this is the conservative South Park, as if anyone
How?
wants a conservative South Park.
Yeah, Tomby says JP Sears plays Norm. Okay.
Well, JP Sears needs to find a new goddamn agent.
Well, I gotta say, yeah, obviously a bit preachy right out the gate, but
And it gets better.
Or both. Or furry and dressed like dogs.
Ow! Janice!
I do like that this show is animated in front of a live studio audience. That's cool.
Why does the studio audience sound dead?
You probably could animate it live.
Like
yeah.
they
Because they're
fuck out of
mostly
them
Joe Biden
beforehand.
voters.
This program is absolute dog wank. Christ, I wouldn't wipe my ass with it. I'll let Adam do it. Oh, Tomby.
I'm on it, Tomby.
Let's see
Thanks for the input, irate gamer.
She's got the ear gauges and the hoodie and the beanie. And let's see who this lady is. Who is this? Oh my God! Never mind. Who's this?
What's that?
Warning, offensive.
Actually, that is one of my pronouns. Also, they, them, and me.
You're non-binary?
How do you know that word?
I learned it in school.
That's why I'm locked up.
Norm, the judge agreed to conditional parole.
What condition?
Where's my room?
That.
How are these people related to each other? Does anyone know?
It doesn't matter. It's bad.
So one on his left is his
granddaughter or
wife,
something.
one on the right is his daughter, and then you got the faggot on the far right, which is ironically enough far left.
He's the foreign exchange student. Hey, Sparkles is here. Hello.
But
Good to see
why
you
is the
again.
timing and everything like wrong?
The
It's
timing is
Leon needs to know that you're an
abysmal.
adult.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
lose
it's
your
not
ID
a-
and your social
Not a single
security
joke
number.
is quote unquote joke is landing. Not a
No,
single
I
There's
don't
one.
make sense
There's
so far,
one
but-
joke in this entire fucking quote unquote pilot. That's what
They
they're
don't-
calling it.
They
that
don't
land.
talk like humans even remotely close.
The voice acting is pretty bad.
Here's a
especially-
question.
Because the laugh track. You got to wait.
I have
for
a
the laugh
question.
track.
Is this 3.5
laugh track is-
minute episode just like a highlight, or is this the whole episode? How
No,
long
that
is this?
that is their ex pilot.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is
We're
a
about to watch
pilot.
the whole
Okay,
pilot.
This is a webtoon.
Okay. I mean, that is quite a thigh gap this daughter has right here. That's weird.
this
she's
is
bang-
like
Plenty of room for everybody.
this is like very close to being like a Meat Canyon video.
yeah.
Meat
Just make
Canyon animates better than this in a week.
No, absolutely. Like I
true.
said, like put in more effort, make the designs weirder and actually funny, and there you go.
Yeah, Miss Sparkles, this is the new X-Pilot cartoon animated show called The New Norm. Is this supposed to be like the same Norm from Cheers? No, it's just a different guy, right? Different fat guy with a sweater.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest
That's-
spin-off to Cheers I've ever seen.
That's what I thought.
And I've seen Frasier. Like,
All right. Well, I mean, I understand the jokes like, yeah, purple hair, mask, and, you know.
That
I'll-
hat hanging up couldn't fit on any of their heads. How dare they?
yeah, this hat is wrong. This is like a hat
What's
for
the-
one of the dogs.
What's the joke?
I don't know.
He's a psycho.
they haven't made any jokes yet. It's just been like 2016 era conservative observations. They're not even jokes.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. There's
Couldn't
nothing
bother
wrong
to
with
shade
that.
anything
comedy.
either.
This is not that.
But that's why we have our dumb podcasts and our streams, because we could just do that without effort. The fact that you're like scripting and animating something, it better be like a little better than just what we could say easily for free on a live stream, you
I
know?
got paid to draw this.
Well, he could have said, "What the hell is that? Aren't you supposed to be burning down a Starbucks or shooting a cop?" something like that. He just says, "What the hell is that?" and then leaves it hanging.
Hey, what was the last time you got run over by a car?
What?
Purple
I
is
was
my
gonna say,
color on my
just ask the
TV.
kid. Hey, when was the last time you got run over by a car?
Yeah. Anything, just anything.
Chaz is part of a new government program
to re-educate homophobic, transphobic, racist.
Eric July.
Eric July.
Someone normal.
What the fuck?
I don't understand. You're black.
Did that just Black Whisper?
You're his friend?
And boss. Speaking of, when you coming back to the trophy shop?
As soon as I get rid of this, which means I got to take in that.
Offensive.
Chaz is here.
The shitty ghosts are back.
It switched feet.
Yeah, so
See,
I guess
a joke would be naming the character Chad because, like, you know, Chad is the meme version of like a hyper masculine conservative male. So, like, you could have a joke if you name the character Chad, but Chaz, like, they missed it on so many marks.
So I guess Dave Rubin made this. Miss Sparkles.
His ankle monitor switched feet.
Well, it makes sense that Dave Rubin did this because Dave Rubin is a
Oh my god! Oh my god! They did.
I told you, like, what the fuck? I just noticed. I didn't see that
the
part.
model. That's all they did. They flipped the model. That's all they did.
So I mean, I'm assuming we missed an intro scene, but yeah, I mean, I'm guessing like he did something offensive, and now he's got this this home monitoring offensive machine here and an ankle monitor.
Like Nazi Germany. You said something positive about the Jews. Here you go. House arrest.
OJ
Claymore.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, the Jewish.
They're
people.
great at math.
Are they?
Claymores?
No, the Jews.
Oh.
OJ was good at math, folks. You heard it here first.
Here to re-educate Norm.
In non-bonery studies.
Offensive.
I'm allergic to dogs.
It's okay. Billy is an emotional support dog and non-binary.
Oh,
so I guess he's no longer allergic. Thank you. What?
Dude, for
Were
me,
they implying that they were going to fuck the dog?
I don't know. I think the idea is the dog is not. I don't know, but
It's neutered. That's what.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
I just
like
think
the
the
color
laugh
palette
track,
of blue, green, and brown.
Yeah, it is very. It reminds me of 70s kind of style, but not so much. I don't know. I just think that this without the laugh track and maybe just wacky music, that might be better. I don't know, dude.
The laugh track is
all of
painful.
This is unsalvageable. There isn't actually anything
There's
good
one
built off
joke
of
coming
it.
up that works, but it works for the wrong reason.
Let's see.
I'm here to get away from woke.
Trouble at home?
Oh, my boy, or whatever it calls themselves now, is thinking about transitioning.
Reggie?
Try Regina.
Transitioning to what?
Another fumble. Hopefully not a Jets fan.
Man, there was almost a joke there.
There it is. Boom. That's the one fucking joke that works. And the reason it works is
Hopefully
the
not,
only
yeah.
joke that doesn't actually have an ideological bend to it. They're making fun of a sports team instead of fucking modern politics.
And the reason it works is because that's something a dad would actually say.
Right.
This another thing is that the people in the background have just stopped talking and are staring
Yeah.
while these two
everyone-
go back and forth about Regina.
Listen, we couldn't afford to
got
move
nothing
them.
good to say about Friends, but at least if you watch Friends, people, the Friends are always doing something.
Yeah.
Hey, I think
I
the
don't
show
know.
already existed, and I think it was called King of the Hill, and it was way better.
Yeah,
King
I
of the Hill
mean,
is
here's the
amazing.
thing, in this day and age, let's say you're gonna do some based anti-woke animated comedy show. It needs to be like worse than South Park. It
But
needs
the
to go
King-
full blown, like you know,
Well,
just
no, have you seen the tagline for this, Enzo?
no.
The tagline is "It's an edgy comedy, but for families."
No,
Ew.
that doesn't make any
It's
sense.
one or
That's
the other.
cringe.
You can't do edgy comedy and make it for families, you dumb fucks.
Luckily,
King of the
there's
Hill
a family
had
guy.
some kind of edgy ideologies in it, but it was funny and it was kind of
I
attacking
disagree. King of the Hill is
conservatives, but
funny,
conservatives
it's not
loved
edgy at
it.
all. No, King of the Hill is not edgy at all. King of the Hill is literally just funny with
Yeah.
some maybe uncouth jokes, but it's
Dale
not
dribble
edgy.
son. I'm sorry, what? Not edgy at all?
No, not
his
edgy,
wife was
because
banging another dude the entire show.
Right. But the way it was written in a way that like children wouldn't actually get it. Therefore, it's not edgy because the adults will get what it means. The children won't.
King of the Hill is a good teen rating, but that's the thing is like King of the Hill when it was on the air when I was a younger lad, I didn't really like it as much, even though I grew up in Texas. But it was only until I'm past
I didn't appreciate King of the Hill until
once you get in your 30s, you realize like King of the Hill is way funnier than Beavis and Butthead. Like when you're in your 20s and teens, Beavis and Butthead's funnier than King of the Hill.
Is the shit, yeah.
But when you get older, you realize like, no, dude, King of the Hill.
I never found
genius.
Beavis and Butthead funny.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead is funny because they're stupid. It's funny because I was allowed.
To be fair, Beavis and Butthead is also funny too. Like I could be wrong, but Beavis and Butthead's funny to people who were like really invested in the music scene because the whole show is making fun of music. So
it's making fun of its target audience, and it was like the first time where like the target audience couldn't get enough of it. We're making fun of the target audience through their face, and they love it.
My ass off.
And here's the thing, when I was gonna say, my dad, he was, he showed me RoboCop when I was a little kid. I watched From Dusk Till Dawn in the theaters when I was 10. I was watching all kinds of rated R movies as a child, growing up, whatever, rented whatever I wanted. But for some reason, he didn't want me watching Beavis and Butthead. He didn't like it. He thought it was too stupid. But then he saw the movie and he got the joke. He's like, okay, the joke is they're retards and everyone except them, they're so stupid. They don't understand what's going on. Okay, I get it now. It's funny. You can watch Beavis and Butthead now.
I would make the argument that Beavis and Butthead Do America is honestly better than the South Park movie.
Yes.
They're pretty damn equal, man. I mean, if one's better,
no, they're both great. I'm just saying I would make the argument that one's better, slightly better than the other, because both are great.
I could go back and forth, man, because South Park bigger, longer uncut is very meta. It's very meta because it's making fun of itself. Beavis and Butthead makes fun of its target audience, whereas South Park makes fun of itself. The movie, anyway.
Fair enough.
I don't know, man. You go back. I mean, I would say Beavis and Butthead is definitely like smarter. Because South Park is just
oddly enough,
South Park is silly as hell. But Beavis and Butthead is like this hilarious like espionage story, And
but where Rick and Morty fit in this?
Clinton throws Butthead out the fucking window.
Yeah, Mrs. Sparkles was all into Daria. I bet that was her.
Okay, don't you be telling Daria's fuck. I won't lie. Daria is so much funnier to Beavis and Butthead.
Daria's good. Don't get me wrong. Girls liked it, and rightfully so.
Daria. Hilarious.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the show, have more of a female audience or a male audience? I don't know. I wasn't really into it growing up.
It also was.
I think Buffy's pretty split because I grew up watching Buffy. So did my dad, but so did my sister, and my whole family did. My dad, his wife, and my little sister, and then me. That's a literal 50-50 split. We all grew up watching Buffy. Buffy also sucked after season 4 when it started getting baggy as shit. So.
Yeah, she's spot on. I'm always right, Mrs. Sparkles. It's Miss
this
Sparkles.
Blood's for you.
Is Miss Sparkles widowed or recently divorced? Is that how you spell Ms. like that?
Yes, that is how you spell Ms.
Her and I've talked. I'm pretty sure she's divorced and looking for love. If anyone's curious.
Well, I don't know. I'm in Texas, so I'm probably far away.
I can't drink. I'm not 21.
Oh.
Y'all influenced my boy to cut off his junk, but draw the line at beer?
Wait, pause it. That could have been a funny line. The delivery is so fucking wrong.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, I thought they were going for a heartfelt moment that also doesn't land.
If he was not aggressive with it, if he was just like, oh, you can tell someone to cut off their junk but can't drink.
I mean, draw the line.
It's something a little lighter.
Honestly, Black Dad, the joke's on you because if your son got his junk cut off, I mean, didn't you sign off on that or pay for that? I mean, how did that happen without your
California state pays for it, and they don't need parental consent.
Listen here, Black Dad, your far away ear is bigger than your closer ear, and it's driving me insane. Your point is valid.
All right, let's see. We're almost done with this.
Can't do this.
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's funny. This drawing right here.
That's so good.
That's pretty good right there. I'm not gonna lie. And this whole drawing right here is pretty good. But
I disagree. Hold on, I disagree. This is good. Here's my issue with this.
No, I mean, I say it's good. That's a good drawing.
No, it's
but that's the problem.
Pretty funny.
It's a good drawing. Like to me, and maybe I'm off base, but to me this isn't funny because it's actually too accurate. Like for example, on the far right, the Joe Biden staffer, he looks just like he does in real life. They don't even caricature them enough to the point where it's outlandish.
Are you kidding me? That is an absurd image to see.
That's why it's so fucked up.
He looks like though. That's what he looks like.
There's no credit to the writing here. You're literally just copying
it's
what's
just
real.
the image. It's just the heart. Okay, I know it's a step down from what I'm about to reference, but the latest Meat Canyon cartoon has a very similar joke in it. And Ghost
the
House.
Candy cartoon, I'm sure I did caricatured them up more.
No. That's it's just the reveal of there's an image. Holy shit! It makes me giggle.
Are you talking about like the Polaroid of the naked old man?
No. The reveal of the reveal of what's his friend who drowned.
Oh right. Okay.
I laugh when I almost crashed my car in Congress. So whether it's on this show or in Congress, I'm still going to laugh at that thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, don't think it's really a joke here. Just like this is
also
how
Dog
absurd
Mask
the world
is pretty good.
I promise it'll be funnier a few years from now, is what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting. When
I just in a few years from now, this is dated now, so of course it'll be dated in a few years from now.
It won't be like funny like on a surface level, but like when we're explaining what happened a few years ago about what we're living through, and we'll show this cartoon and be like, yeah, I mean, this is like what conservatives were doing to try to make fun of what was actually happening, and they're based. I mean, there's a lot of layers of stupidity here. But first of all, I mean, this show in general, I don't understand this idea of like an animated 3-minute short cartoon show on X. I don't know. You might as well just go, like I said, just either A, make it a clever based children's show with no naughty jokes, but make it like, have these like based messages, or B, you do like South Park style TVMA show ass fisting animated. I don't care. Just do a show it all. Like, I don't care. Just go full blown heart of the paint. This whole like trying to do a family sitcom animated.
Everybody wants to be Family Guy.
Yeah. Or Roseanne. It's like an animated Roseanne kind of vibe they're going for. The sitcom. Yeah. The sitcom is just weird with the cartoon, I don't know.
Fix the country. I just want normals. Beer.
There'll be jokes.
Oh God.
That was so awful.
So I mean, like, it is funny. Not for the right reasons.
Hold on, let it play. Yeah, there you go. There's one more gag.
The first animated sitcom on X. So this isn't even really a pilot. This is just an extended trailer, I feel like. All right, if Elon Musk actually shows up and does voice work in this show, that might be worth
this crap.
Adam.
No hate watching.
No, I know, it's stupid. I don't get it. I don't know, man.
What?
I mean,
I almost forgot.
These nuts.
We're going to Disney World.
Make America funny again.
Make America funny
That's
again.
The most pretentious shit I've seen this entire pilot.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
I would argue that
you're wrong. I'm going to be real. They had me in the last half.
Oh, much better. Here we are.
There we go. Thank you.
I would
also,
argue
you're welcome, everyone.
I am personally making America funny again. Are you? I think Leon is. I know
I'm
Pooch
trying.
is. Adam definitely is.
Look, Gina gets a pass anywhere, anytime.
Look how tight. Look how tight
his
body
is. That's a tummy, man. That is a tummy.
I love
that
tummy.
Oh, God.
Right now, like straight up.
Can't why you jump scare me like that, man?
I think she's just a beautiful human being.
Who watched the debate? That was hilarious.
No, but people keep telling me about it at work.
It was
Dude, hold on. The debate was a work of fucking art. I loved every moment.
It was a reverse of the first 2020 debate, where right at the beginning, Joe's all peppy and chuckling, and he's got that creepy smile, and then that wears off, and the rest of the debate, he's like he is here. In this one, he starts off like sleepy and creepy and not knowing where he is, and then there was a break, and he comes back. Then his eyes are open, and he's got that creepy grin for about 10 minutes.
Have you guys seen Talking Heads Stop Making Sense?
What?
Talking Heads Stop Making Sense, the concert movie. There's a part specifically after like they take a set break where they all come back out on stage and they start singing, you know, Life During Wartime and some other songs, and like they are so high on cocaine for that second set. You know, like that's exactly what's going on there. You know,
they maybe changed his diaper. Like I'm kind of curious how much padding they actually shoved up in there to prevent, but he still squirted one out. And I heard it on the stream that I was on, and several other people on Twitter also went, "Did he just shit himself?"
Presidential diapers. They are the most absorbent diapers in the country. You know. Fit for the president, you know.
Best healthcare in the country. This guy.
We know that when you're the leader of the full free world, you have a lot on your plate, and you don't have time to go to the bathroom multiple times a day. So we at
in public
presidential hampers.
It depends. Bring you the electoral office depends.
Yeah, holds 4 gallons of material.
That's almost a gallon of oil.
The most absorbent depends yet.
Your favorite Cuties character right on the front.
Now, was that all? Here's a question. Was that all bullshit? Where CNN was saying if you show or talk about this video, this stream, your channel will get struck? I guess that ended up not being true, right?
Seems to be bullshit.
I don't think it happened.
Well, it sounded like it was bullshit when they first announced it.
CNN said that, but they did not act on it.
They better not. Because I'm about to play it right now. But anyway, I saw a lot.
They did put out a statement that you were not.
Yeah, and it's like it's one of those things where, like, if let's say I did do a stream about it as it was happening, and I did get a strike or a claim, that would have been easily disputable.
Well,
it's like fuck you.
The Federal Election Commission can't legally allow that, but they did give CNN the rights to broadcast it. So it's kind of not under that purview. But it's still kind of under that purview because this is still the United States.
Exclusivity rights? No way. Yeah, no. Don't work that way. Anyway,
that's what they said to start.
I did not watch this debate either. I was at karaoke and I was definitely like looking at Twitter light up as it was happening. I was getting live updates from Leon. Shit, dude.
I went pretty fucking ham commenting on this debate.
I was getting live updates from Joe Biden during the debate.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Leah, yeah, exactly. Dude, that's pretty funny how he could barely talk, and yet that's why he was fumbling his words because he was typing on his phone.
He was tweeting at the same time.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
He's multitasking.
You can't prove to me that he can multitask in any way, shape, or form.
I mean,
he shit his pants while looking sad.
Yeah,
that's multitasking.
He can poop and pee.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
If I shit my pants, I'm smiling.
Dude, he can do number 1 and number 2 at the same time. That's how he's multitasking for sure. Let me go ahead and just pull up Leon's fucking thread. This was amazing because this was like live on the all right, time to live tweet this debate. Let's just go ahead and just read it. I should have brought some vodka, you said. Oh man. That is your drink of choice, huh? You like the clear stuff, right, Leon?
It's mine now too. I've evolved. I used to like whiskey and rum, but I get bad hangovers from that stuff.
Clear.
What's your brand of choice?
Grey Goose, if I have the money for it.
Oh yeah, Leon's afraid. Oh yeah, Monopoloa. I like. Zhelka is a good Russian vodka. Maybe it's hard to find.
No matter what you pick, I'll judge you regardless.
There is a war going on. It might be hard to get some of the other Russian vodkas I like.
No, these
Ukrainian
places
vodka
around here like Specs and Total Wine and more. They have stopped carrying Russian products because of how evil Putin is.
Now I feel like I'm coming in someone's speaker when I say something. No.
Stoli is not made in Russia.
No. Zhelka is. It's made in, I think, maybe Finland. I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right. So, of course, Biden's shambling out like a zombie. Not off to a good start. In fact, let me go ahead and let's play the clip. Let's see.
The two presidents met.
Oh, look at him with his finger gun. He does a finger gun right out the gate.
Met on the debate stage at a moment of crossroads for our country. Both former President Trump and President Joe Biden.
Of them look happy. That upsets me.
Yeah, what's funny is like I said on Twitter, I was like, I know everyone was excited to watch Joe Biden shit his pants or shit the bed or fuck up royally, but I was like, dude, yeah, he did.
It's kind of a weird fetish.
But I was really excited to see because like Donald Trump, dude, he had so many things against him for this. He had all these bullshit rules he had to agree to. He's in this like nest of vipers. Like they don't want a live studio audience specifically because of his whole.
Whoa! Let's not fucking victimize Donald Trump. Okay, I grew up in New York. I have hated this asshole longer than most of you have ever heard of him.
What are you gonna do when you find out
piece of crap?
What are you gonna do when you find out he's not? What are you gonna do when you find out that he's actually like the man? He actually is the man.
No, he's not even a man.
But here's the thing.
He's got a spray painted gold toilet. He's a fucking sack of crap. They both are shit. Like
let's be real here, though. Here's the thing.
Yes, but one of these pieces of crap is
Adam,
that doesn't.
You've grown up in New York. The rest of us who grew up seeing him as a public figure, not in New York, our outside perception is of him as just a millionaire who likes America. Like,
no, I have another perspective. I don't give a shit if he has a gold toilet. My life was infinitely better than it is now under Trump than Biden. Yeah. So I don't care if he has a gold toilet.
I don't think you shouldn't be you shouldn't be president unless you're kind of an asshole. I mean, right? That's like
that's the narcissism thing. They say, "Oh, he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist." What person who says I should be in charge of literally every fucking thing, and then you'd say that person's not a narcissist?
No, but I mean, back to my
every politician.
I am coming out of someone's speakers. Someone's like not using headphones or something.
Oh, I'm not using headphones. Sorry.
Yeah, you should do that, or turn your speakers down a little bit. One of the two.
Either that, or you're phasing through dimensions. One of the two.
Yeah.
Okay. Look. I understand what Trump represents, but let's not put him up on a pedestal.
But I mean, seriously, why is there no live studio audience? It's specifically because when Trump said to Hillary Clinton, "You'd be in jail," and the audience went fucking crazy. They don't want that happening, so no audience. They wanted him to be sitting down. Donald Trump was like, no. What they were really hoping would happen was Donald Trump would bail because there's so many rules against, like, he can't talk with the microphones off, and he's like, he
refused to debate Bernie Sanders 4 years ago.
Right, exactly. And I think what happened was they were expecting to call his bluff, like he would bail or not show up or not agree to it. But he played by all the rules. He went up, and like he said, like he didn't have to. He did the exact opposite he did the last debate. He wasn't interrupting a whole lot. He just shut up and just watch the train implode. That's all he had to do.
That's exactly what
he didn't have to do anything.
I know.
Biden was almost identical to what he was in 2020. The difference is Chris Wallace kept trying to get Biden back on track and constantly answered the questions for him.
Well,
just
and I will
like Jake
say,
Tapper did a couple of times here.
Him refusing to debate Bernie Sanders was a good call on his end because regardless of what people want to believe, Donald Trump's not going to say the shit that you want to hear. Bernie Sanders is going to be like, hey, here's all this great
Bernie Sanders is going to tell you the shit that you do want to hear, which is we're going to take care of you, and that is a function of government.
No, that's not Adam. You are a
retard.
The function of government. That is not the function of government.
Correct decision. But
no, Adam. That is not
exactly. I agree with Leon where he's going with this. Like
government.
This is the problem. Is the nanny state.
Government. The function of government is to keep with as minimal interaction with the populace as possible the country functioning. That's it. It is not to take care of us. That has never been, nor should ever be, the function of government.
I fundamentally disagree with that.
You can disagree all you want. You are factually wrong.
Yeah, if the government can give you everything, if the government provides everything,
I'm not
they can take away anything.
It's a subjective matter. I'm not actually wrong.
Leon, calm down. Leon, calm down.
No, hold on.
No. Why do you think the government should take care of you?
Not their function. There is nothing in our founding documents functional towards the government about taking care of us.
Why do I need a government if it isn't going to take care of me?
Our right
what is the point of the government if it's not going to take care of me?
Like, what
It
is your
is to
definition?
make sure that our rights are not
define take
infringed
care
upon.
of you.
That is it.
They are supposed to protect our rights. That's
Bingo.
their role.
I think we have a difference in understanding of the
There's no
language
difference of
here.
opinion. Read the Constitution.
think
They are not to take care of us. They are to make sure our rights are not
Thanks for
infringed
talking over
upon.
me,
Constitution
dickhead.
isn't automatically correct.
That is
Yes, it is.
No,
the whole point.
the way our country is
So
founded.
the Constitution of the United States is literally like the one standing pillar that is preventing the whole world from falling into enslavement. Every time they try to do, global vaccine passports or digital currencies or take away all of our guns, it is the Constitution of the United States of America that causes New Zealand and France and other countries that were trying to go into it. They backtrack because, hey, it's not going to catch on in America because of the fucking Constitution. That is why the whole end goal is get rid of the Constitution.
The Constitution was written by white slave owners. It's not
Kill yourself.
automatically correct.
Okay, so this is a really
retarded argument, Adam.
That's a really ridiculous way to boil it down. Is they were just white and slave owners.
Adam, first of all, the vast majority of the individuals that wrote the Constitution were actually abolitionists. However, they knew that based on the fact that we were in a financial dire straits due to the war, that would not catch on. We needed slavery to continue building our economy. Most of them were actually abolitionists. The fact they were white has nothing to do with anything. So why bring skin color into it makes no goddamn sense.
Because the rest of the country didn't have a say in it. It does matter.
Yes, they did, and it eventually got abolished in record time.
It does not.
So your point is slavery. Slavery was abolished in America faster than any other nation in history. But people want to keep harping on that because, I don't know,
women have only been allowed to vote in this country for 100 years. I'm sorry. You cannot hold up the Constitution as a perfect document just automatically, like out of hand.
No one said it's perfect.
No one's saying it's a perfect document. Don't put words on it. No one's saying it's a perfect document. We're saying that is the foundation of our country, is to keep the rights of humans in this country intact.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that you can't just say we're going to default to the Constitution because it was.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we can. We absolutely
can. Not basing our arguments based on.
It's easy to think, oh my God, these guys were white and slave owners and from 300, 200 years ago, so they have this inferior way of looking at things. But the point is, these motherfuckers thought of everything because you've dealt with tyranny multiple times. So they were the ones that think, hey, first of all, the government.
I'm not denigrating it as an achievement in human culture. I'm just saying that
you literally denigrate it by just jumping to racism.
No,
but it's okay because
here's another thought.
Yes, you immediately are putting it in a bad light.
These people were business owners. They were kings of industry. They
Alexander Hamilton was 18 years old. He was not a goddamn king
all their
of
early
industry.
20s, which
they
is
made inventions that better the lives of everyone, including slaves. Hey, check that out. They cared more for people than any other group of men ever.
This whole, that's the thing, is I've got friends on the internet that are, left, and I got friends that are right, and it's crazy how there's two stories, like the Chevron thing that just got
Thank God, I'm happy about that one.
Most people are,
And by the way, Adam, I'm a fucking anarchist. I'm on the precipice of no fucking government. So the idea that you would try and I'm absolutely a-okay with denigrating the American government and Constitution, but at least get your facts correct if you're going to speak on it. Because that makes me I don't agree with as an anarchist.
Hey, want to hear something else? They also served in the military. They weren't just white slave owners. They did a whole bunch of other shit too.
Well, the point is, what I was getting at is basically, the main thing why I've been on the Trump train for so long is because I don't fucking trust the government. I don't trust the politicians. I don't trust these motherfuckers. And when they all tell me to hate this guy who they used to love, it's just so sus, dude. It's so sus. Why do they hate this guy? Why are they so threatened by him? I don't know, but I hate these people. So if they say they don't vote for him, I'm going to vote for him because.
Well, you ask any of them, what did he do that was so bad? Then they tell you something. I have a supercomputer next to my balls, probably giving me cancer. I can pull that out. And I can look up and go, hey, look, you're fucking wrong.
He never said that.
Do you have anything else? What else you got?
I've had so many friends. I've had this discussion after shows where, because you have to understand, I play in a hippie jam band, and I've got all these hippie friends who are like, man, it's good seeing you, dude. And we'd start talking about whatever's going on in the world, and Trump comes out. I remember one time saying, dude, Trump is not only a good president, he's one of the best presidents we've ever had. And it sucks because people think because they've been told he's a bad guy, that he's not. He's an idiot. He's a fucking moron. He's like, dude, he's the only president that has given a shit about us. And when you realize
voted for Obama, I voted for, and then I voted for Gary Johnson. I did not vote for Trump until 2020.
It's not like yeah, you have to understand, people are being lied to on purpose. And when you realize like Donald Trump is the guy, you get sick to your fucking stomach, dude. I fucking threw up and slept in bed for like a day.
How is okay? Let's pretend for a second. Let's pretend Fantasyland Peter Pan bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that the president actually has any sway.
Oh my God, he does
in this country.
Right. Well, normally he does.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Well, you said we have to pretend, but that's reality.
Give him a moment. I see where he's going with this.
Let's pretend that whoever stands at the podium with the flag gets to be the guy in charge. Okay. How the fuck do you expect a guy who has made an enemy of the deep state that controls this nation and most of the globe, the guy that is up against the FBI, the CIA, and the NSA, is going to make any fucking substantial?
Because I have a very easy answer to that, Adam McQuay, and here's
the way he did for 4 years until they killed everyone.
From 2016 to 2020.
What did he do for 4 years?
Let me. You asked the question. Let me give you the answer.
Yes, I'm listening.
Donald Trump was president from 2016 to 2020. Since 2020, I've had 2 raises. Two. I'm making more money now than I've ever made in my life. And still,
I can answer.
You asked the question. And under Joe Biden in the last 4 years, the fact that I'm making more money than I've ever made is not compensating for the fact that my spending power, the most is far less than it ever was under Donald Trump.
But Trump didn't give you a raise, bro.
Right. Here's the thing. Here's what I will say.
Right, but the economy was
you asked how he did that. I can tell you.
The fact that I had less money, that money still went further. I went to the grocery store the other day. 3 bags of groceries costed me $120.
No, but you don't have to tell me about the cost of groceries.
Yeah, you're not answering.
Well, Adam wants to know how, and I have the answer to that.
I have the answer.
Donald Trump invested in the American people rather than foreign governments so he could get a paycheck.
Well, here's the thing. Adam is saying, like, how if this guy has the deep state against him, how do you take that on? It's because you have to understand it's the deep state and the globalist versus like Trump. Who is on Trump's side? He's got the military, or at least certain people in the military, and above all, the most important, the people. We outnumber these fucking people.
In the military. He doesn't have the leaders of the military.
No, dude. There are TV generals. There are the TV generals, and then there are the real fucking brass, dude. You have to understand the military, the actual soldiers. Like, and this is something me and Wes disagree on all the time. Toxic is always saying when the order is given, the troops are going to come and start rounding us up if they're told to, you know, and I have a firm disagreement. Like, I think the actual soldiers will not, you know, attack our own citizens if ordered to, you know, and the question is, you know, well, they got rid of all the smart free thinkers.
Being ordered to fire on U.S. civilians would be a tough sell, but largely, yes, soldiers are going to follow orders.
Yeah, largely, yes. I mean, it's possible.
To
but
a point. Ask them to take
away.
Well,
they went out there and arrested a whole bunch of people trying to burn down businesses and tear down statues in a bunch of cities, and they called Donald Trump fascist for preventing crime. So, you ask like how he can't do anything. He can't do anything because deep state. He's done lots of things. One of them is invest in America. One of them is broker 3 of the largest trade deals in human history, all of which this new guy got rid of.
Also,
you're saying he can't do that. He can't do that. He did. He settled the peace issue in the Middle East and was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 3 times.
Well, the Middle East is looking pretty good right now, ain't it?
No, it's gotten worse.
Well, no,
it's looking like a disaster.
Here's what's going to happen.
Those treaties were reneged on, and Biden started giving money to Iran.
Let me tell you guys something.
Where have you been? That's not Trump doing that. That's
Biden
not here.
Listen, I'm going to say this much. I'm not saying this much. We're not here to convert anybody or convince anyone of anything, but here's what I will say.
Well, I'm trying to convince people of factual information.
We won't need
exactly,
to.
I want folks to know
here's the thing, Leon.
Correct info.
Leon Bush, here's the thing. We won't need to because I'm telling you, the shit's going to start getting worse. The money's going to start getting worse. It's going to get cheap. It's going to get more expensive. The economy is going to go worse, and also war. War is looming.
Exactly.
He's already started 3 wars.
Listen, when the actual threat to America starts becoming evident, like the idea of missiles actually being fired towards us and maybe shot out of the sky, maybe crashing into the ocean, maybe even, coming close, maybe actually even hitting something. The point is, when we realize that the missiles are like aimed at us, there's going to be 2 obvious sides here. There's going to be people that are saying war and poverty, and there's going to be one dude that's going to be saying peace. Peace is the answer. Peace is the answer. And when fucking every single motherfucker's jangling the keys of war and Donald Trump is the only guy saying I can make peace happen, everyone's going to start siding with him. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be a no-brainer. So the thing is,
you remember this dumb blonde cunt down here in the white jacket? Not that long ago, she was saying, we actually need these wars. That's how crazy these motherfuckers are.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is when we realize like our own persons are in danger, like we're getting these drafts going, we're getting these, this shit's blooming in the Middle East and Russia, and then soon, China and Taiwan are going to kick off soon. Like it's all gearing up for war. World War III is the next step to get rid of the Constitution, but you have to understand how do you throw a wrench in that whole plan?
Well,
Peace.
that goes back to what I'm saying is that these people are not in charge. They're not in charge. The banks are in charge. The military-industrial complex.
That is why Trump, because technically the president is in charge, but yes, they have puppeteers. But what do you do when the president is actually running the show, doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's not listening to these fuckers? They can't stop him. And the thing about Trump, why he's so dangerous. Here's the thing about Trump. I mean, they can try to kill him. Yeah.
Trump, Adam.
But here's the thing: cut him off at the balls anytime they want in legislature.
Here's the thing: I firmly believe that Trump is not the only one here.
No, not
I think
anytime
Trump was told to run for president. Okay, Trump was
he's
told.
Hillary's controlled opposition that she lost control of.
Not even,
she's
dude.
So fucking useless.
No. It's the military who know that you've got the Epsteiners. They are running the country. They're running the world, and it's like this is taking the planet back, like taking the world back from the vampires.
And not only that, but Trump aside, you have an entire movement of individuals like Vivek Ramaswamy, Matt Gaetz, individuals that whether you like them or not have clearly shown they put the rights of the individuals as portrayed by the Constitution above the puppeteering of the government.
The thing is, we all agree on the same shit. We don't want war. We don't want politicians making shitloads of money doing their job. We don't want them fucking serving us indefinitely to launder money. We don't want our taxes going to all this shit. We all agree on the same shit. But because of these fucking stupid imaginary lines, because Trump is the bad man or Biden is the idiot, like we are all agreeing on all the same things. We want peace. We want money. We want prosperity. We want health. These are all obvious things that we all agree on.
I just want to feed my family and feel like I can sleep at night.
Is it not harder now than it was in 2018? Yes. Because for me, it is.
It gets harder every year.
Thankfully, Trump's sitting
at the podium.
No, it does not get harder every year. Let me tell you why. Because I was a goddamn adult, much like you were under Obama. And under Obama, it was difficult. Under Trump, it was notably better than under Biden.
I was homeless under Trump. Fuck off.
I was homeless under motherfucking Obama. I got my start running away from home at 16 and was homeless.
You just proved my point.
No, not even, because
I had a home under Trump, but I didn't under Obama.
We are getting fucked.
Right.
No,
we are getting fucked.
Listen, Adam, but the fact of the matter is we are talking about the ease of access for individuals under certain regimes versus others. One is not necessarily preferable, but is still the lesser of two evils. And you might not like the guy, and that's fair. I'm not a fan of the guy either. Again, fucking anarchist.
I don't like any of them.
The factual evidence we have of 2016 through 19, because COVID threw a wrench in things. 2016 through 2019 was a veritable Garden of Eden for the vast majority of Americans compared to the prior regime. And
I mean, it's not like it's the thing is, we were on a downward trajectory, from Bush all the way to Biden, but because we got Trump instead of Hillary, it is not a steep incline. For some reason, during those 3 to 4 years that Trump was in charge, there is a fucking bump.
Was born into money. He does not understand what is
like. Does that mean? That doesn't mean.
Yeah, what does that have anything to do with anything?
Hey. He does not understand what it's like to struggle and survive in the real world.
I don't know shit about helicopters, but if I see a helicopter in the tree, I will know that the dude fucked up.
And why would he ever enact any legislation that helps people that are actually generally
And yet
struggling?
he did.
How?
What do you
Well,
mean?
for one,
Literally
here's the legislation he put in, Chet, that I personally benefited from: medical bills not being affected by your credit. I woke up one morning after he passed a bill that no longer had medical bills affect your credit, and lo and behold, my credit jumped up by 12 fucking points. And guess what? Biden did a similar thing, only he added even more caveats to it, and other people's jumped up. Now mine did not, because I didn't meet those certain caveats, but the fact of the matter is, people gave Biden a bunch of credit for that, when lo and behold, Trump did it first. I was a beneficiary of that. My credit went up because my medical bills were no longer held against me because of a document that he put in place, or his administration, I should say.
Here's some other like 4D chess moves. Like Donald Trump is like getting everyone's attention by saying like, oh, let's get rid of income tax. Like obviously that's like, what? You can do that?
You know what the actual by far best thing that Trump did was? It was allowing companies to drill more oil.
Yeah.
That changes the price of everything because of transportation.
I mean, Alaska, he's right. Like Alaska and, various parts of Texas, like, dude, we have some, like, besides the Middle East, we have shitloads of oil. And, I mean, the other thing is, I mean, besides energy and, becoming energy independent, this idea of like floating the idea of getting rid of income tax, like that's like a little cherry, a carrot on a stick. But people are obviously like, oh, let's do that. That sounds like a great idea. It's like, okay, well, we can't do that unless we get rid of the Federal Reserve. But it's like, you have to understand that is the end goal.
Which we
get
should
rid of the Federal Reserve, the private Western Central Bank, the CIA, the FBI, the ATF, the NSA, every fucking 3-letter agency. That's why this whole Chevron thing that just got, this is a huge thing, because for some reason, until the 60s, like these government agencies could just make laws, and that's not how it works. And this is why the government is too powerful. They're too all-encompassing. We need to dial it back. We need to strip the power from them. We need to, like, no more becoming a fucking multimillionaire serving in Congress. No more serving as a senator for fucking decades. That shit is over. Fuck that shit.
I do not care if somebody likes or dislikes Trump. That is not I could not care less about that. What I care about
Trump's
is whether or not
the guy has to win. The guy has to win this election.
And the role of government has not been, nor ever was, to take care of the people. It is just to make sure that our human rights are not infringed upon. It is that simple. That is the founding ideology of our nation.
Yeah. I mean, we as people need to all bind together and just be like, hey, even if this guy is a fucking asshole, you fuckers are worse. You people in charge. That's the thing, is Donald Trump is not he's not the man. We know he's not the man because the man is trying to fuck him over a barrel because he's trying to become the president. You know, that is the man. The man is the ones that, and maybe Adam's right. Maybe it's all for show. Maybe it's all like a distraction. Maybe Trump is actually an inside man and it's all like an elaborate wrestling match type thing. But dude, I just don't think that's the case, man, because like
Enzo, even if that is the case, that does not alter the ideology that our country is founded upon.
Yeah.
Which is the rights of the individuals that have been slowly but surely stripped away since at least the 1960s.
Kami Thong Hoots Sherwin. I've been writing letters to Russia, China, Italy, and Somalia on behalf of Vermin Supreme. If they help him steal the election, I will be your next attorney general. Hell yeah. Alex Moore. So much copium on the Chevron stuff today. Thomas is the GOAT. Are you talking about Clarence Thomas? Yeah, maybe.
That would be it, yeah.
Free ponies for everyone, says Kami Thong Hoots Sherwin.
Right, but the free ponies for everyone bill would make it to where you can't use social media. So,
They're delicious.
This is like Alien
Is
versus
that a
Predator.
downside?
Whoever wins, we lose. Ha ha, blue collar. I mean, here's the thing.
No, to be fair, Enzo, that's a really good. The tagline literally to AVP was Alien versus Predator. No matter who wins, Earth loses.
Okay. Red flag laws.
I hate both of these senile assholes. It's
Well,
not like I'm on one
but there are
side or
some
the
things I
other.
like and some things I don't like.
I
One
like
of the
fell
things I
asleep
like
there for a
is
minute.
not
What's going
having
on?
war.
Well, let me just
and,
put it this way.
not having increased taxes and not
The
having
same-
Please
the
recap
government
it in detail.
slander me with their propaganda machine.
Yeah,
and
all
Trump,
I'm
none of
gonna
that.
say-
Trump has none of that. So I think I'm going to go with that guy rather
Yeah.
than the guy whose
If you think-
organization
if you think the
despises
Trump
half the
machine-
American people and has done nothing to help them.
If you think the Trump machine isn't spewing propaganda, I gotta fucking have a talk with you, dude.
No, I mean,
Not against me.
Hold on.
Didn't you hear what I said?
Propaganda
Not against me.
Propaganda is not inherently negative. The idea, propaganda has been turned into a negative word, but if you look at the definition of propaganda, it is not inherently negative. It depends on how it is actioned, how it is used.
Like,
Just
I don't
how
like the
guns
gay
are not
propaganda.
inherently-
That's what I don't like.
People talk about how like the QAnon stuff is a psyop, and it's like, well, if it is, it's a good psyop because people are just like realizing not to trust the government from it. So therefore, I don't care if it's true or not. You know, who cares?
Yeah, I also don't like any commercials. I just really don't like the ones that say like, I think it's okay that we have grown men naked wagging their hoo-hoos at children in a pride parade, and if you don't like that, well, you're the fascist.
and that's the other thing. Like, I mean,
why did you bring your kids to a pride parade?
I didn't. Other people did. I have something. I have this weird thing called
Adam,
I care about children not being hurt.
That goes to show how little you are paying attention because
oh my god, dude!
It is not about bringing your kids to a pride parade. It's about the fact that pride parades are open and public. Therefore, individuals walking down the street, whether
there's
they want
no
to or
one
not,
forcing you to watch a pride parade, Leon.
Okay, so this is the other thing.
Adam, if my goddamn apartment is downtown and I want to walk to the supermarket because I live in a crowded 15-minute city that doesn't have and no one uses
I don't think
cars,
people should walk around naked outside. That's why I'm authoritarian.
And I'm not even anti-pride parade. Again, anarchists, people should be able to do what
You
they want to
sound
do.
like you're anti-pride parade.
No, I'm anti your
anti-pride
ideology
parade.
that pride parades are inherently good or bad. The fact of the matter is, if you live in a city and that city decides by grace of God or whatever to use the city's money to put on a pride parade, and there are individuals that live in the downtown city square and they're putting on a pride parade, regardless of the fact that your tax dollars were for that or not. No taxation. Hold on, Enzo, with it because no taxation without representation.
I live 2 minutes from Camp Pendleton.
If you want to watch
my
the
wife
supermarket,
works at Camp
Adam,
Pendleton.
let me goddamn let you have your thing about pride parade. If you want to go to the
parades.
market with your 6-year-old and you
It's
have to
not a
walk into
thing
the market,
that has to happen. It's not a thing that my son has to be exposed to. I live 2 minutes from Camp Pendleton. My wife works there. I don't have to watch their parade.
and that is an excellent anecdotal experience. But the fact of the matter is, because it does not happen for you, does not mean that it does not happen.
Come on.
But so there's a thing here, which is I don't want any kids to be harmed. If it's this whole not my as long as it's not in my backyard argument is exactly the authoritarian people who you were like, oh well, these guys are okay because they're not it's not happening to them.
Do you think Judicus could saw his arm off before this discussion ends? I don't know. Probably.
126 hours.
They expanded every genre. No, yeah, we're 10 seconds into this 2-minute video, guys. Let's keep going. No, I'm just kidding.
I hate everything.
Let's get right to the biggest moments tonight.
I know,
Right here.
I know, Adam. We love you, dude. Okay, this is funny.
No.
This is high concept comedy.
This is legitimately a lot of fun, just so you know.
No, it's all good.
A bunch of stoner movie nerds talking about politics in the middle of the night on a Monday morning.
You've got me agreeing with Leon, and it's extremely uncomfortable, Adam. Okay.
Wait a minute. They took over downtown Olympia and had to see the nasty mixed with the not everywhere. I don't know what that means. This is going to piss me off.
I think she was trying to refer to the Chaz zone, although it wasn't Olympia, that was Seattle, if I remember correctly. Although maybe she's talking about something that happened in her local area.
Yeah, more Chaz zones. Those are fun. And also, as people are upset also that the Supreme Court is now they've said that it's legal to like arrest people for being homeless. That might be a slippery slope. Not gonna lie.
No, actually, it's so I looked into that. I'm actually 100%, and I didn't think I would be.
Cities are a bit much right now, so I understand why they're.
I was looking into how countries like Japan handle homelessness, and I was kind of fucking blown away and thought, damn, if this ruling takes us the way Japan handles it, I'm kind of fucking okay with it.
Japan's awesome. Whatever they're doing,
that's wrong. You're criminalizing people that are down on their luck, and that's fucked up.
No, Adam, I've been homeless. No, stop.
But what does Japan
do? Adam, the vast majority of individuals that are homeless are not down their luck. It is a choice. I know I've been homeless. You claim you have as well. 90% of homeless people are like that by choice, as was I. I made the choice that I would rather be out on my own homeless than be in the home system I was in. Because
so you're okay with being arrested for it?
I was arrested for it.
Look, I was homeless for 4 months, living in my car, and I was working the entire time at a company that
I was homeless while in high school, working and working. I was working a job and going to high school. I managed to do it and
because I could not afford the rent in the Bay Area. Okay, and I'm not okay with being
That's
arrested
California,
for that.
man.
Let's say that's true. I will grant you that, and let's say that's true.
That's
you would be in the minority. The vast majority of the individuals who are homeless are by choice. They would rather use the little income they get on drugs, on alcohol, the whole nine. I know there was a whole
it depends on homeless people.
That is a factual fucking statement, whether you want to admit it or not.
Here's what I'm saying. If you do not have an addiction problem before you are homeless, you will have one after you are homeless.
And that is a personal choice problem, Adam. You can choose whether or not to put the fucking needle in your arm.
You can't. You
Yes,
are not. No.
You're just talking about, nobody's forcing your kids to see pride parades that are out in the open where people are dancing naked. But you are being forced to stick a needle in your arm because you're homeless.
No, I'm not saying you're being forced into it. But
You literally said that.
Adam, I fucking said no one
experienced
that.
What Adam back?
If you have not experienced the despair, if you have not experienced the despair of working a full-time job and living in your fucking car, you have no right to even weigh in on this issue.
I didn't even have a car when I was homeless. Thank you. I was literally on the street.
Silencing speech and removing opinion is how people get homeless in the first place. 77,000 businesses shut down in California. That's California. Trump didn't do that. These people put on taxes. They're no longer jobs. They don't exist.
To do with the president.
They're gone.
Please.
That doesn't have anything to do with the president.
God.
But you're saying no one's allowed to talk about it.
No,
California
I'm not.
doesn't want you talking about it.
I'm not.
You just said unless you've been homeless, you're not allowed to win. That's what you just said.
No, that is not what I said.
That's exactly what
I
you
don't
said.
blame.
No, it isn't.
I do not blame my homelessness working a full-time job in my 13th year with a successful company on the fucking president. Don't put that shit in my mouth.
But do you blame
Don't you dare.
Until
you have lived on the street.
Now you're lying about what I quote unquote put it in your mouth. What you said was if someone has not been homeless, they're not allowed to weigh in. That's what you said.
Adam,
that's what you said.
I will put in your mouth is I said the direct quote. Being homeless does not force the needle in your arm, and you said yes, it does. You said that to me when I said those words.
That despair and that hopelessness will.
I understand what I'm saying.
It will not force anything. Personal choice.
Fuck off with the
fucking as long as it's not happening to you, you're not allowed to care about it.
If you haven't experienced it, you don't know. You don't know.
Plenty of drugs
and you're not allowed to care.
I
refuse this perspective where I'm not allowed to care about other human beings because I have not been with them.
I'm not telling you you're not allowed to care. I'm telling you you haven't had to shit in a plastic bag for 4 months in your car, living next to the successful business that you are earning money for. That's
I would
bullshit.
say
You're turning it.
I would
bullshit.
say
I've lived it. That's bullshit.
So have I.
Yeah, I would say for the duration of the stream, like no more yelling over each other. Let's talk to the audience instead of each other per se. But yes, I mean I understand everyone's got their own reasonings and beliefs and it's a weird time. But yeah, as far as like the homeless stuff was going to involve, like I was saying, like that I think is kind of a slippery slope, like banning that, making that illegal. I think the whole Chevron thing is great, getting rid of that, because I don't think these 3-letter agencies should have any, like, it should really be up to like the government. The government needs to be more localized. We have this backwards pyramid.
They're also setting precedences to screw people over with because these are organizations that willy-nilly the president or Congress can appoint or remove and then appoint whoever they want to follow their specific agenda, but they're not elected officials and they really don't have the interests of let's say Dallas, Texas. They don't have the interest of Dallas, Texas at heart. They have the interest of the federal government at heart.
Yeah,
which means they can go into Dallas and tell them how to live their fucking lives.
Yeah, that's why they say there's like there's a backwards pyramid where like for some reason the federal government is on top and like you have the local city government is at the bottom, where in fact like
it's supposed to be the reverse.
Yeah, the city government, like your mayor should have more influence over your life than the president. Than the FBI. The FBI shouldn't even exist, really. Let's be real.
Well,
the CIA
should
not. Yes.
Yeah.
The EPA is the one I'm specifically talking about.
The EPA is also
impacted
bad.
Me.
Fucking dude.
Because they go, well, look at how horrible things are in LA. So we're a government agency. Things are bad there. Let's make it like that in Houston. Now you're not allowed to water your lawn.
I mean, dude,
what? Pardon? I grow my own food. Now I can't do that because
what's great
of shit
about
that happened in California.
Yeah, and there's this new this is not new, but this thing that they've been doing. And when I first heard about it, I thought when I was younger, I was like, that sounds awesome. Like, let's say there's some kind of endangered salamander that lives on your land. Like, they could just take the land and conserve it for that precious endangered salamander. But then you find out, like, oh, a lot of times this is all bullshit, and they just use this as an excuse to just steal people's land. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's obviously
I live in a state. I live in a state that full on denounces the ATF, and it's pretty fucking great. We do not listen to them at all. We've got a bunch of fucking rights that would be very much curtailed if the ATF got involved. My state flat out ignores them. So
being here in Texas, like, the ATF is never going to live down the Waco thing ever. Like that, I mean. It's just one of those things.
Or the shooting dogs thing that happens every week or
dude,
so.
I mean, I'm not an ACABer, but please stop fucking shooting dogs, you goddamn police officers. Jesus Christ. Why are you guys gonna
There's a reason I'm no longer cop. And by the way, as an ex-cop, when I was in the academy, was during the Hillary and Trump candidacies, and there was only 2 Hillary supporters in my entire police academy. And the fact that the group think ostracized those 2 cadets and made them effectively pariahs was a big red flag for me for both the election and for being in the police in general, which is why I quit 3 months into being a cop. Well, that's not the reason I quit. One of the main reasons I quit because of the ostracization that the 2 Hillary supporters faced. And I was not a Hillary supporter by a fucking large margin, but the fact that they were being constantly talked shit to, not just by the other cadets, but by the superior officers teaching the classes, gave me pause, was a big red flag.
Yeah, so I never liked Hillary. That was the thing. I remember when Trump was running against Hillary, I was like, well, I certainly hope that Hillary bitch doesn't win. And
I think people probably should be ostracized for liking Hillary.
Mrs. Sparkles, so did you know that it takes 2 days to die when being skinned alive slowly? That's awesome. No, I didn't. Here's a fun fact. I guess we'll change topics briefly because I know we're trying to have fun here, folks, and this has been a fun discussion.
To be fair, the debates
no
are
reason to get
fun.
No reason to get heated, folks, and no reason to get it's a crazy time we're in. But I gotta say, I watched what did I watch? In a Violent Nature last night. Did you guys see this shit?
No, I was too busy singing Careless Whispers to myself. What's going on?
The Jason
never
Voorhees,
gonna dance again. His guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Should we do karaoke in a minute? We could do karaoke.
That was the Seether version.
I mean, I posted half the song in the fucking chat, and nobody seemed to react to it, so I don't know.
Thank you, George Michaels. Oh yeah, and waste this chance I've been given. Yeah, I see. Let's see here. Wait, hang on. I got it. Where is it? Where's my thing? I have it. Where? Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see if I could do this. Anyway, In a Violent Nature was good. It was violent and fucked up. Let me pull up that song, Careless Whisper. Let me try something here. Let me see what this sounds like. I'm going to not share my audio, and I'm going to let's see if this sounds good. How does this sound? All right.
Sounds good.
If you don't have your hand over your heart right now, you're a fucking coward.
How was that all right?
I'm a coward. My hand's in my pants.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all, actually.
Good enough.
We should extend the
That was good
harmonica
enough.
to the not a real instrument.
Yeah, it's a kazoo, so it's not a real instrument.
What? Did you think that was harmonica?
I thought it was a harmonica, actually.
No, it's okay.
I thought it was just butchered by the mic.
Yeah. I don't know what that sounded like in the mic. I'm sure it was blowing out and everything.
Yeah.
I say you put that song in the chat. I'm not a fan of it, so I didn't want to encourage it, says Miss Sparkles.
Fine,
Blue
then I'll
Collar
put stupider things in the chat. This is the future you chose.
Blue Collar says, I'm 50-50. I understand addicts technically have a choice, but then again, something in their brain stops them from saying, let me have 1 beer versus 40. Dude, this is so rich coming from Blue Collar Loser, like renowned alcoholic. My ex-girlfriend smokes weed 7 days a week. So do I. Or the 600-pound life people. Yeah, we all say it's gross. It is, but Jesus Christ, imagine being 600 pounds. No, I mean, that's the thing. It takes it takes some legit mental issues. Now,
do other people exist I mean, like he's talking about being homeless. Are you just like alone and there's no other human beings around you, like in a desert, or are there other people around? Be like, hey, stop doing smack, because that'll work with drinking and overeating as well. Unless you vote for the Democrats, then it'll be a crime to tell someone, hey, stop eating yourself to death.
Dude, that would be so funny. Compulsory fatness. I mean, we're barreling towards Wall-E world, you know. Everyone's joked about it. Idiocracy.
The amusement park from Family Vacation?
No, yeah. No, yeah, the movie Wall-E. Yeah. Idiocracy, Wall-E. What are the other ones where everyone's fat and stupid?
Family Vacation.
Demolition Man. Yeah, no, Demolition Man is surprisingly accurate because at the time it seemed very stupid and silly. Now,
all
30
restaurants
years
are Taco
later,
Bell now. It's weird.
Yeah.
What's your boggle?
Dude, like the idea that everyone wears flowing androgynous clothing, everyone's fat, everyone's a pussy, no one's allowed to be
no one's
offensive.
allowed to touch anyone.
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff was like insanely accurate. Also, like little handheld devices and the government constantly tracking and listening to you. All
Maniac has responded with a scornful remark.
Yeah, all that was predicted with Demolition Man, which is scary, dude, because that movie was so stupid.
Like the weakest motherfuckers in existence.
I'll be real. Maybe I'm retarded, but like I didn't find Demolition Man stupid when I saw it for the first time, like 2005 or whatever. I was like, oh, this is a really good movie.
Oh, you didn't think his big pauldrons were dumb?
It's fun, but it's like it seems like
mind.
such an outlandish, far-fetched future, especially for the time frame they were talking about. It's like, dude, there's
like
no way.
1997, the world's gonna end, dude.
Yeah,
by that point, I had
Coming
already read like books like Neuromancer and whatnot. So like Demolition Man felt like a light version of cyberpunk dystopian novels, so it didn't feel so stupid to me.
Yeah, Barbie and Oppenheimer and the Planet of the Apes, the new one. There's so many movies right now that are all like gearing us to some new world. You know, the old world is ending, a new world is beginning. That seems to be the overarching theme of all the media right now. It's weird.
And that's kind of just something that's a common trope because
happened
a lot throughout history.
They're ramping it back up though right now in recent years.
I mean, it's kind of relevant just generally to people
yeah.
paying attention. Yeah.
What about Thumbelina Sparkles? What's going on?
No, yeah, Adam, I agree with this. Over 50% of homeless Americans are full-time employed. Tell me again how Puppet B is better than Puppet A. It's not it's the economy. The problem is
where they live.
The
I
big
think it's
problem
really important to notice where they live because of the cost of living, where it's a home, like the size of a townhouse, which is maybe $150,000 a year total for a family of 3 to live in. Here, where I live. Over in California, it's $600,000.
Well,
for the same amount of space.
There's not
now,
only that.
Is that a presidential thing? Because I don't think he can.
Earlier, my roommate, who you guys saw my stream earlier, Cookies, is counted by the system as homeless. He is not on my lease and crashes on my couch. And he has been like that for a year. Now, he works full-time. He contributes to the rent. He is technically, statistically homeless. So when you say 50% of homeless work full-time, yeah, the idea of what is considered homeless by the government versus what the public perception of homelessness is are very different things. So I would not use the government.
My question is
homeless for your argument.
My question is, what does he think either of these two can do about that? Because, like I just said, outside Houston, it's $150,000 for this townhouse. In California, it's $600,000. That's not something the president has any control over.
Well, no, Adam, punching down is not a real thing. Punching down is not a real thing.
I would say the economy. The problem with the money is all of our finances are loaned to us with interest by a private entity. Like the Treasury should be making our money, and like once we get rid of that huge fucking one little thing will fix so many. It's just like how when we drill for oil, everything becomes cheaper. Once we get rid of the Federal Reserve and stop getting our money loaned to us with interest and the Treasury goes back to making our money like it should be, like that right there, you're going to realize like money in your own personal pocket. Because that's the thing. I understand Adam right now. He's like, you know, he's got his opinions. But like once the money starts getting in his pocket, that's the one common denominator we can all agree on. Once we start getting fucking cash in our wallets, we all start fucking, you know, agreeing, hey, this is working out. It doesn't matter about the, identity politics or overseas wars and stuff. Really, like, it's like, dude, all that stuff is incidental. Like, really, and this is true with everyone in the planet. Like, once your own personal cares are taken care of, that's great. Then your neighbors, and then your communities, and then your towns, and your cities, and your states. It's like I said, the pyramid's backwards. We're focusing on like international, globalist, federal issues first, and the citizens, the people, the population, they are the afterthought, and it's not ideal.
But again, onto that comment, punching down is not a real fucking thing. Nothing I've said on this live stream, nothing any of us said on this live stream is making.
He could be talking to the chat, I don't know.
Right, but I'm making a statement. Regardless of who he's talking to, it's a factual statement. Punching down is not a real thing. Nothing that any of us have said tonight is making Joe Blow, who's sitting on the fucking street corner of downtown Memphis, is not made his life any better or any worse.
And yeah, Adam, I mean, I could totally agree with Adam where he says, hey, Trump's an asshole and this is shit, but it's like,
absolutely,
it'd be so hard to convince me that Biden's better. I mean, I think we could all agree that Biden is goddamn terrible and he's the fucking puppet run by Obama. Like, Obama is literally behind the machine.
Well, unless you're Destiny. Destiny is just behind Obama. I said Obama. Destiny? Behind Biden because
Destiny, the YouTube
guy? Destiny, he's a big political streamer guy. He got banned from Twitch.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, him. That's funny.
Destiny is so close to being right on so many issues, but is so fucking retarded.
He refuses to be right.
He's so close.
Right, exactly.
I saw 2 debates with him. One was, it's another YouTuber I can't think of, and another was Rikida. And he posed a question.
Fucking stream with Rikida, really?
Yeah. It was a while ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was before he was masturbating with cocaine all over his face.
It's better than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours. Can teach you, but I have to charge.
But the entire time while Rikida was answering, and it was a legal question too, he was chewing on a bag of I think it was barbecue Lays, and sipping loudly with, like, he was specifically putting the straw right where it was right at the ice level, or right where the water level was, and going loudly into the microphone without being muted. And I saw that and went, I don't think I ever need to watch this guy ever again. He's kind of
It's fair enough. Yeah, I understand.
Destiny likes to be jerked off with feet, says Miss Sparkles.
Feral, addiction is a choice. Addiction is absolutely a choice. And here's why addiction is a choice. Now, let's say somebody's addicted to alcohol. If they make the choice to drink one beer because they're addicted and they keep drinking more, yeah, but they can make the choice not to drink that first drink at all.
I'm living proof of that. I didn't drink Saturday night or Sunday night.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about guys, I mean, when you think about,
I think that's funny for me on that aspect. I know I have plenty of addictive personnel in my family, so I decided when I was younger, I was like, I'm not gonna drink. I've tried drinking since then, and I can't drink. It is literally inedible. I can't drink. It tastes way too bad.
I bite my nails. I have made the active choice not to bite my nails, and I had to think about it, but for fucking 6 months straight, I not bite my nails. And then I started doing it again because
same way, man.
Same with smoking. I can make the choice not to. I have gone for 2 months straight without smoking my fucking vape. Now, was it annoying? Was it difficult? Yes, but I made the choice not to do it. I picked it back up because I thought, you know what? I've already started to quit drinking. Quitting drinking and smoking at the same time, far too difficult. But at the end of the day, it was a choice I made. Now, you can make the argument that once you take that first hit, that first puff, that first drink, whatever it may be, from that point on, it's not a choice how much more you take, because at that point, it's a disease. Fair enough. I can acquiesce to that argument. But in terms of taking that first whatever is a choice, and you make that choice, and sometimes people make it poorly.
We're something out that's very important, which is there's help. There's always been help, and it's free help. And you can go get help if you don't want to. Choosing not to get help is a choice.
Well, physical dependency is a thing, and you can't.
And they can still go to a free place to get rid of that physical dependency and detox and get off of it.
If it wasn't caused by a doctor, usually the physical dependency, when it gets that bad with alcohol or something like heroin.
Shit. Let's see what that is.
It's usually at some point you did have an ability to stop yourself.
Miss Sparkles, aptly named, says she's addicted to glitter.
Glitter is
kind of. I'm kind of serious. It's a problem. I have it everywhere. I love it. My boys hate it. Oh, Jesus.
Take sex addicts. Now, I won't lie. I've not done the research into this, so I could be wrong. I'm open to being 100% wrong, but I've known 2 sex addicts in my life. Neither one of them have ever committed a rape. If they were actually like legitimately addicted to the point where they needed sex to keep going, odds are they would have raped a time or two to get their fix. But they never
they'd be
did.
Constantly masturbating.
Dude, is
That's
this
a
why?
thing.
Is this why she's called Mr.
people.
Sparkle, Mrs. Sparkles? Because
Mr.
sometimes,
Sparkles, you transfer.
yeah, that's no, it's I'm thinking of The Simpsons. Mr. Sparkle. Mrs. Sparkle says sometimes when I get up from the toilet and look there is glitter, and I don't know why I didn't even use glitter. It's because it's in your body. You're like it's coming out of you. You've eaten it. You have glitter in your
You
poop
fart
and stuff.
glitter.
You have to want to change to get help. Yes, of course. Everything's a choice. Here's the thing, guys. Like, whether it's a choice or physical dependency, the point is, like, you can't blame people for stuff like this because, like, everyone deserves forgiveness. Everyone deserves, a second chance.
Did Jeffrey Epstein deserve forgiveness? I don't know. That
people don't deserve forgiveness.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, the people who don't deserve it, they deserve it more.
You mean like someone that showered with their
It's a sick
16-year-old
pun.
daughter?
Blue collar. That's a sick pun.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you forgive them if it's a crime that's bad enough. You forgive them and put them to death, maybe. But I don't know, shit, dude. I mean,
I'm not opposed to this. Let's be real. There's 8 billion people in the world. Not all of them are champions.
Life is not a fucking blessing just because Bed Bath & Beyond says so. Oh god, I hate Bed Bath & Beyond. Remember the movie Click with Adam Sandler?
Are you also an anti-natalist, Adam? Is that what
He
you are?
farts in Hasselhoff's mouth.
Yeah, and then the song "Linger" is like very important to the plot of that movie by the Cranberries. Ugh, I remember that shit. I was just reading an article about how Al Pacino was like, Jack and Jill ruined my career. No one took me seriously after I did the Dunkin' Donuts commercial in the Jack and Jill Adam Sandler movie. And everyone's like, yeah, duh.
Also, life is a blessing because regardless of how bad your life is, that is a much better alternative to never existing, to where you like the idea of think, therefore I am. The whole reason that phrase became popularized, the whole reason it was created was because if you are able to think, then that means you have existence. You will not be able to think, therefore you think, therefore you are. You're able to, you have existence. And that existence is something to hold on to, something to take pride in. The fact that you are real, you are matter, you exist in a corporeal form in our universe.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
the idea.
I wouldn't agree with Adam. I would think that life is a blessing and it's good to be alive, but Adam's allowed to think that he's the cynical of idea that life is a fucking droll shit show is also fun.
Like severely disabled, or are you talking about someone that's like laying in a pool of their own urine?
I think he's just talking about the average living person, which is fine. I mean, this is why my show is fun, because we have people with varying walks of life and opinions here, and it's all good. Mrs. Sparkle says, I am trained in this stuff. I am smarter than I look. I used to work with people who came in headstrong and thought they could fix everyone. They always end sadly. Hell yeah.
She shoots them with glitter in the face and they choke and die.
Our roommates tried that and it's never worked out.
Dude, yeah, that's the thing. I have a lot of friends who like take like, because their own shit is a shit show. Their own life and stuff is a shit show. They will try to take care of other people. They will try to, do this like nannying thing with people that need help. Overexert themselves and try to turn people into pet projects. That never ends well. It's always like they just take your money and ungratefully say thank you
try to make me as miserable as them.
Oh yeah, that's better for sure.
Adam, great. Adam, hold on. You say you have an autistic stepson. Asking about his neurodivergent superpowers, he's miserable. First of all, I'm autistic. I'm incredibly happy, but taking myself out of this, I've met many a person who are autistic that are also incredibly happy. The idea that you are so shallow that you would try to apply the same base standard. No. The idea that you would try to apply the same base standard to every autistic person is fucking laughable.
Well,
I'm gonna be real. I'm falling into like a different realm. I haven't listened to anything in the last hour. I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
it's all good. It is 4 in the morning.
Kill that moth first, though. Let's see what happens.
Dude, get a picture of it
now, but it's not like that late.
Well, I guess we can just play some Quiplash. Just fucking.
We need more people.
Wash this taste out of our face. This is what happens when I do drunken streams in the middle of the night, guys. Drunken political streams. Normally we just talk about. Normally we just talk about the new Predator movie or whatever, whatever the hell just came out.
I just watched Under Paris, like half of it, anyways. Actually, probably less than half because I gave up on it. It was terrible.
Yeah,
it wasn't even funny about it. It was just really
No,
bad.
I agree. I skimmed it and I was like, I don't understand why people are saying this looks funny.
I'm pretty sure it was Vex Electronica. I'm pretty sure she posted on Twitter. I was like, I'll ambush my friend with this. Is what I tweeted. No, it was just bad. It wasn't.
She had posted that she saw that movie, fucking Ghost Book or whatever the hell it was. That wasn't what it was called. Hang on, it's called.
I'm blaming the racial minority for my woes in life.
No, it's fine.
she likes some bad
Sri
movies, I gotta
Lankan
say.
cunt.
No. Here's the thing. Me and Vex are both big horror junkies, and she was saying the new one called what is The Devil's Bath was good. I saw In a Violent Nature, which I liked, and yeah, that might not be for everybody. You could watch it a Violent Nature at double or even quadruple speed and still enjoy it.
Wow.
Because it's literally just following like a Jason type character walking around the woods, and then he kills people here and there. But there are some amazing death scenes in that movie. I would recommend it just on that, just for the violence alone. But yeah, it was fun dissection of the slasher genre. But then the other thing I said that I saw that was crazy was what was it? Yeah, I was watching some other weird shit. I don't remember. God damn it. I can't remember. Murder movies. Vex was saying, oh yeah, she had said she liked that movie that I had said. God damn it. What was it called? I just said it. The Devil's Bath. And I said there's an old movie that I can't remember. I always forget the name of it, but it's called Hagazusa, and it's from 2017. And it's like Viking horror. I can't describe it. It's kind of like a little anthology. It's like 3 or 4 loosely connected stories, and it's like folklore horror. But dude, it's one of those movies where there's like specific parts of the movie that I'll just randomly think about again, like years later. And I'll be like, dude, remember that fucked up movie where that lady did that fucked up shit? And then I'll just be thinking like, what was the name of that movie? And I have to go through like a whole quest to find the name of this weird movie because it's called Hagazusa. And it's like, I just remember it starts with an H and has a Z in it. So hopefully I don't forget what it's called again. But I would recommend.
That's the noise I make when I throw up after drinking too much sake.
Yeah, I don't actually watch a bunch of movies. I watched Alien for the first time this year, like a month ago.
What'd you think of it?
It's amazing. It's like one of the best movies.
Pretty damn good. Have you seen Aliens?
I saw Aliens beforehand. Yeah.
So one of the things that's so great about Alien and why it's so scary and effective as a horror movie is because usually like the horror movies will imply these little tricks like dark hallways, flashing lights, smoke. But Alien does all of them. The big sounds. It does all of the things at once. So when you watch
actually one thing that insanely impressed me was they only used one jump scare and it was insanely effective.
Dude, it's the best. It's one of the best. The hand
Alien is one of the very few perfect 10 films I've ever given that score to.
Yeah. I love Aliens, but I did like Alien better.
What's also awesome about the design, because I'm a big H.R. Geiger fan. Me and my guitar player, my buddy James, we were obsessed with Geiger. My guitar player looked like Geiger, which is funny. But yeah, we would, when you look at the designs of like the ship, especially when the lights are off, you see all these weird, it's like it'll be illuminated by a light over here. So you'll see like light shining off the wall, but you could tell the walls are not straight. They're not angular. They're just like weird, like contours and designs. So like when you're walking through the dark hallways, like you don't really know what the hell is around you because everything's so foreign looking, like intentionally. It's all done so brilliantly, man. And it's one of those movies where, the first time you watch it, it's scary. It's cool. But like when you watch it the 100th time, it's still fucking scary and cool. And
I don't really get scared by too much, but it did a really great job.
There's still moments, no matter how many times you've seen Aliens, that just make your Alien, that makes your skin fucking crawl.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, like one of the best games and probably one of the most underrated games, because I know it's spoken in high regard, but it's not enough. Like the Alien Isolation game is so terrifying.
One of the best, as horror being my go-to game genre, Alien Isolation is one of the greatest horror games of all time.
Dude. Yeah. And I remember hearing about that game. that one horror game, Amnesia, I think it's called.
Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Yeah,
Amnesia's good.
yeah.
Yep.
That was the first time I was hearing about a horror game where like you have no weapons, you just hide from the bad guy, you know. And it's like that's awesome. And then a few years after that, Isolation came out or was being advertised, and I remember just like the production design of that game. It's just out of this world, like the attention to detail. And I'm hoping this Romulus movie, you know,
Romulus looks like he could do it. Fede Alvarez has not taken me wrong yet.
Dude,
he's only got a
the
couple
Evil
films
Dead
under his
movie
belt.
was great.
It's one of the
There's no reason I
fucking
wouldn't
remakes
give it
that's
a
so
shot.
good. How do you remake one of the greatest horror films of all time and it be good? It's amazing. Fede Alvarez is a treasure. Do not steer us wrong with this new Alien movie.
Honestly, if something goes wrong with it, it's probably not him because directors just don't have power nowadays in Hollywood.
Yeah, honestly, you make a real good point, Saranis.
Yeah,
and
I
you
would
can just
say
see it with any Disney production. Directors don't matter; it's just a name.
And here's the thing about Adam. I would say Adam is very much like my ex Meg, black pilled, and that's okay. It's okay to be black pilled. Some people, I'm white.
Choice is Adam. Choice is never a lie. You made the choice to send that message. To send that.
Adam is how about we stop telling people to not vote, because that's what happens in places like San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, it's okay.
You tell everyone don't vote, don't vote, don't vote. So they had 15% voter turnout, and boom, Democrats in office again.
Well,
so maybe if you tell people, hey, let's see what happens if we actually go out and vote rather than say it doesn't work, and we get something like 50% voter turnout, and put someone else in.
If the banks were in charge, we would not see Disney losing $1 billion at the box office. We would not see a crumbling video game industry, which is the largest entertainment industry in the world, mind you. We would not be seeing television shows. Comic books are at record low sales.
This is me and Lord Toxic have this kind of debate going
on.
And
Hooters just shut down 40 locations. 300 Denny's have closed down in the last 2 years. I think it's 33,000 total.
Every
restaurants have closed forever.
Yeah, every restaurant and fast food place sucks now. Like I haven't been to a single one that the quality's still good.
Quality has gone down. Prices have gone up 80% across the board. I follow this stuff. I'm in the industry.
What are you saying?
I was gonna say the only way a fast food restaurant can actually be good is if the people running it actually are enjoying themselves.
Yeah, or it's like
it used to be good. Not that long ago, you had real beef in the hamburgers at McDonald's. Now it's like 40% soy.
Yeah, even if it wasn't health food, at least it was cheap. Now it's not even cheap. So it's like, fuck, dude, what's the point of eating here?
And the quality's gone down.
It's shitty, it tastes bad, and it's expensive.
Deal you get is through an app. That's the only way you can actually get a mediocre.
Dude,
I only go to fast food if I have coupons.
Work, so I was watching his son. I ordered McDonald's for me, my roommate's son, and my grandmother, and it came out to almost $30 fucking dollars.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Pushing a video in the chat about Megatron with big boobs. Yeah, send it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any links.
It's not a Happy Meal when it costs $12. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I better get a blowjob with that Happy Meal. I'm not happy.
Send it, Sparkles. Yeah, I would say as far as the fast food, like I was eating with coupons for the longest time. Anytime I would eat at fast food place, it'd only because I had a coupon. Whatever, or there's a deal. But now, even with the coupons, I'm like today, I was like thinking about it. I was like, this isn't even worth it. Like
the coupon is like the normal price from
yeah.
Oh no, it's corporate greed. Every single industry in the entire nation, all at the same time, got together and said, "Hey, let's increase our prices."
No, literally, our money is
moving the goalpost, bud. Like we give you these rebuttals, and you're like, "Oh well." Imagine if it was a government conspiracy. This is the plan all along. There's no evidence to support that.
No,
I have evidence that supports a different ideology, which is the cost of everything started going up based on a lot of factors. Like I think. That 391 different food production factories between 2021 and 2023 got shut down or exploded. That causes some issues with prices among a lot of food.
Let's say that was the plan all along. I will grant you that. Let's say it was the plan all along. If that's the case, then you shouldn't have a hate motive for Trump because by your logic, that was the plan all along. So you shouldn't have an opinion on it or an ideology about it one way or the other.
So vote for Trump.
Yeah, I would say even if you have a hate,
what is
Trump, you still got to vote for him.
I mean, you could take the. I was gonna say, what was the?
Stop biting your nails, Leon.
Pascal's wager, I guess, of it is like if you vote for Biden, it's guaranteed to be bad. If you vote for Trump, it'll probably be bad, but what if it isn't?
Yeah. I mean, I would say
there's proof that it isn't. There's
here's the thing.
3.5 years of
I
proof
agree
that
with
it isn't.
Adam. I agree with Adam. Like they are systematically trying to destroy the economy. The economy is supposed to implode, but it was supposed to implode under Trump, and he did a few dodges and avoided that. So now the economy is going to implode under Biden. I'm expecting October surprise. I'm expecting October the economy will literally crash just in time for the election, and there's going to be no. You have to understand the same people that are lying to you about Biden being, not a dementia-riddled idiot. The same people that are lying to you about the Ukraine, the same people that are lying to you about, they're saying the economy's great. When the economy implodes, they're going to have nothing. And you have to understand, the idea is the economy is supposed to implode so they can switch us to a digital dollar, world banking note. The idea is at the last minute, kind of how the vaccine passport, we thought that was going to be the thing. And at the last minute, America said, no, we're not doing that.
Stop biting your nails, Leon.
God damn it. Yeah, I think at the last minute, like we're going to pivot to a gold bank,
I got your back,
gold backed currency without the Federal Reserve, like at the last minute. And it's going to, the thing is, man, the better it gets for us, the more desperate the people that are in charge, the assholes that Adam is talking about that do exist, they will push back. The thing is, the more that we
also,
get,
blue collar loser. To be fair, I live in the Midwest, which is the one part of the U.S. that is still semi holding strong financially. So you and your teenagers are going to McDonald's getting $40. I 100% believe that. I'm in the one area that's like still trying to hold out in terms of the economy. Like I'm in an area with the best cost of living in the world, and even for me, it's getting tight. So I can only imagine what it is for these individuals.
Dude, New York, California,
not even New York,
Illinois.
California, Texas, Florida. No, Ohio.
It's expensive here in Texas too.
Nevada, Arizona, like
blue collar. Don't eat that.
It's
Jesus.
just stuff that like prices have more than doubled since I was a kid. That's just what it is. It's like,
dude,
kind of insane.
You know what's funny about my mother? We're Italian, right? We've eaten some really good pizza,
Dude,
but in her in her later senior years, in her 70s,
I don't even know why we call them white.
She loves Little Caesars. That has like become her favorite pizza place. I'm just like, mother, we could get like an expensive $20 pizza from the good place. She's like, nah, just give me a hot and ready. I just want that. It's like,
no.
No. All right.
Okay,
whatever.
But to your mother's defense, fucking pretzel pie from Little Caesars is pretty goddamn.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
sure I would love that, dude. I love
I can make a $20 pie for myself.
Dude, I was
for
having
$5.
I had pretzel hot dog buns, and I was doing these like bagel hot dogs with cream cheese and bacon and green onions and all this shit, and caramelized onions and bacon. It was awesome. Pretzel buns, dude. Pretzel is good, man. I'm a pretzel fan, especially the soft movie. Yeah, pretzel. I love pretzels too. When you're all snuggling, pretzel up like a human.
Mustard or cheese?
I like mustard.
Cheese.
A spicy brown mustard with beer.
I knew it was going to start a fight.
Mustard usually tastes like, because like I said about the drinking, I have a very strong bitter receptor, so mustard usually tastes pretty bad to me.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Adam. Like, remember how last election, like, all the Trump voters were getting shamed? Well, this election, if you're voting for Biden, you're getting shamed. I'm sorry. So,
Adam, literally,
you're allowed,
what is it?
You're allowed
if you don't
to
vote
shit
or you
on
vote,
Trump.
what do you mean? What difference does that actually make?
You're telling me not to vote.
Do you think people
You're telling me
the
not to
government just
vote,
dies when people stop voting? Like,
I'm gonna
do you think the government stops existing because people don't vote? That's
Yeah,
not how that
exactly.
works.
Like, how is not voting going to help anything?
When there's a government shutdown. I remember I was going to a Bare Naked Ladies concert one time. This was like 10 years ago.
One time?
It was during the fucking it was one time.
Bare
it was
Bare
during the
Naked Men
government
was full.
shutdown. And dude, it was pure fucking bliss. Like, we drove to the goddamn concert. Gas was cheap. We got some pie on the way up there. For like a solid 6 weeks, there wasn't a care in the world because the goddamn government was shut down. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of thing about Trump's first term is like we were allowed to kind of see the resistance he was
There's
getting.
no fight. You're just wrong.
There is no. Listen, there is none of that. Like I said, guys, we're not. I really think Adam's going to come around. I know that's like a big.
No, he's telling people not to vote. There's no way to break that.
Things are going to get worse, and
I
Trump
agree,
is going
man.
to
I
be
wouldn't
more
go
and
on this
more
one. I
appealing.
feel like I have seen enough individuals with like
Everyone reaches the precipice at different times, and it's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming for everybody real soon.
there.
And some people it isn't until they get killed by something.
Like,
well,
there's why I left the left is a real thing for a reason. There's no why I left the right, and that's because that while the right might suck, at least it's not over here like, propping up trannies fucking children. So
I was an independent,
and nobody actually wants to associate with them.
I would get that sample ballot and I would research everyone on it. Well, not everyone. Like, I don't care who's in charge of whether the sewers get clean or not. They're going to clean the sewers, because if they don't, there's going to be a lot of problems. So I don't care about who that's going to be.
It sounds like you have a dead-end ideology. You just have the prescription that things are bad, so don't do anything. It doesn't make any sense.
Here's something kind of funny.
I used to vote for Democrats based on what their history was and what they were saying, and that all stopped in 2016 because I researched every single one that was on the ballot, and I went, no, we're going straight Republican ticket.
I definitely realized real quickly, like I was excited when Biden won or Obama won. I was like, oh, cool.
You were excited when Biden won?
No, when Obama won.
Weed's going to be legal.
I was excited when Obama won, and then by the second time he won, I was like, this motherfucker's a war criminal. But I also didn't want the other.
I grew up during like the Obama years, and I was shocked because I had learned the liberal mindset of don't judge people on their race. And seeing that change in real time as I grew up was insane to me. I couldn't
judge everyone on their race. Yeah,
it was shortly after Obama won
that was wild.
I started noticing the woke stuff in the comic books. That was like the first entertainment microcosm that they took over and started manipulating in their way.
2014, I think, was when I was like, "What's going on with this? Is weird."
Like, it was only until
that was when I woke up as well, and it was because of Gamergate. Like Gamergate, I was involved with Gamergate from moment one, and it woke me because I was a diehard
that was my
lefty.
political moment. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we will. Let's play some Quiplash. I guess. I feel like that's why everyone's been hanging out here.
You play Quiplash on Dorkside.
Yeah, you can't leave now, dude. You've been here this whole time.
It's 2 a.m. So this is when I go to bed.
There's only 5 of us.
I mean, that's the set. I'm West Coast.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Give it one game and see what you think. It's Toronto.
No, I play Quiplash. I do like Quiplash.
I want to play a game. I want to play a game. I want to play a game.
All right, guys. So there is a little 4-letter password to the private chat. You go to jackbox.tv, get in, and then once you guys are in, I'll open it up for the chat. I would like to say, normally, guys, first of all, we do this show normally a little earlier than right now, and normally we don't talk about heavy shit. We're normally just goofing off. We're still having fun. This is fun. I like you guys. You guys are all awesome.
Fun fact, by the way, those fentanyl addicts, they came from Mexico. Just drugs being carried over the border because our government has an open border. Just throw that out there.
Dude, I've had so many friends and acquaintances die in the past.
Well, how did the
5
president
years.
do that? No president's going to fix that. Well, let's see. One shut it down, and then this new one opened it. So yeah, they do have some control, don't they?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna add this to the stage. Here we go. Adam Gray's here. We're missing.
I'm not in there. What was the code in the back?
It's in the private chat, and then once you're in, I'll open it up to the chat, and we'll fill in those other 3 spots. And yeah, if you guys are in the chat, I know Blue Collar probably wants to Uber and Quiplash. He loves that. But yeah, go to jackbox.tv, and the first 2 or 3 people that put that password in
can not actually work for me because I went to Jackbox, I entered the code, and it didn't.
Jackbox.tv?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's not jacking off TV. It's Jackbox.
It just says room not found.
Are you sure it's incorrectly? Because everyone else is in. So
I just copied it. I'm not sure.
No, type in the code by hand. I don't think the paste works.
Yeah, I always type it in. Yeah,
that'd be weird if paste doesn't work.
There's something to do with the difference. I don't know. It's the Jackbox system.
Your page,
I guess refresh because I'm I just I type it in, I type my name, it's like not there.
Okay, let's see. Not it. Definitely jacking off. I don't know.
The code would be wrong. That doesn't make any sense either.
Did I put it in wrong? I could have, but everybody else was in
nobody
here.
else would have gotten in. Yeah.
Well, shit. What's going on here?
Did you go to Jackbox TV or did you go to
I'm on
jackbox.tv.com?
Oh, it's not dot. It's just .tv. Yeah.
Right. Jackbox.tv. Okay. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna open up
I guess you could try one again.
Well, Leon's retarded and he made it in. So
yeah.
Moth Lover. Who's Moth Lover? Someone came in.
Probably due to
here's the here's the password. It's on the screen. Try again. Serrano. I
don't think there's any explanation for why it shouldn't work.
So are you doing it on
it's
your
just
phone?
telling me it doesn't exist, but there's no other code I can put in.
Should I?
Is there like some setting that I'm not letting it use?
I don't know. What is it saying? It's literally saying room not found.
Yeah, it just says room not found on the right side of the room code. I can show you the little picture.
No, I know what you mean. And that's the only error you should be getting, motherfucker. I guess. Okay, hang on. Let me let's start a new game and we'll go. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Hang on. Exit. Yes. No, wait. Am I going to close the program, or am I just? Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me fire it back up. All right, guys. Whatever.
Let me try something. Yeah.
We don't have a rush. We have no time limits here. All right. Let me stop sharing my screen and do some behind the scenes fuckery.
I have StreamYard going on my computer, and I play Jackbox on my phone.
Yeah. Maybe if it doesn't work on your other tab, Serrano, maybe try on your phone.
Yeah, try on your phone.
We should be able to try again now. If you start back up, is it on?
No, not yet. I'm starting a new game right now, and
it'll be a different code in the private chat.
Yeah, it will be.
It should. If it doesn't work now, I have no idea why it wouldn't.
Okay,
I turned my VPN. I turned my VPN off.
Oh, that could have been it. That could have definitely been it.
I was gonna say maybe that. Yeah, I could also try on the phone.
All right, it didn't work because I closed the room, Miss Sparkles. So I started a new room. So now we're gonna have a new password. I'm going to put in the private chat for the panel first. Let me go in first, actually, so that way I can start the game. All right, here we go. All right, that is good. Enter. And then I put that in the private chat for you fellas. And then pretty soon I will share the screen for the panel. And yeah.
Okay, that time it worked. Yeah.
That time it worked. Hell yeah. All right.
I guess
good.
it was the VPN.
No, I don't think Trump did 9/11, homie. I just
yeah, if you had told me you had a VPN, I could have that would have figured that out. It's okay. So I think this is all of us. So great. I'm going to share the room code for the chat. The password is YNAS. YNAS. On Mrs. Sparkle's using a tablet. No, it'll work. It should work.
Yeah, it should work
as long as you have an
device.
internet.
Yeah.
As long as you have internet browser, jackbox.tv. We got KCB42, Moth Fighter. We got room for one more. I hope it's Miss Sparkles. Let's see if she gets in. She should be able. Blue Collar.
Yeah, Blue Collar.
Is Miss Sparkles KB? No, probably not, right? Maybe. No, Korean
KCB,
Cowboy 42.
KCB 42.
Is Miss Sparkles Moth Fighter? No, maybe not.
She was saying in the chat earlier how much she loved Mothman Prophecies, so maybe.
Oh, that could be her. Because if you're Moth Fighter,
maybe Dudicus. Yeah.
Look, Miss Sparkles, are you closer to Texas or New York? If you're closer to New York, then go hit up my boy Blue Collar because he is literally Mothman one time. He'll tell you all about it. It was crazy. I was there. All right, we're gonna start.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, we're gonna start the game. All right, here we go. This is gonna be madness, says Blue Collar. Yeah, maybe.
I too have taken drugs.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
Schmitty.
Fuck Schmitty indeed.
It's Quiplash 3.
I think that's one thing that we can all, everyone can campaign on that campaign slogan. Fuck Schmitty.
And you're there, so that means you all found the secret map.
What's wrong with Schmitty? He's a
Catch
nice
up
guy.
on your lore.
Jump in the audience and get your revenge.
It says you're in the audience. Oh, that means you weren't fast enough. It's okay. Miss Sparkle, that means you can vote for your favorite answers.
2 prompts will show up on your device.
Also, is something
Answer
clicking?
them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else.
My dog is shaking next to me.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been it. Yeah.
Points are scored based on the percentage of people who choose your response.
Yeah, we'll get you in on the second game, Miss Sparkles, but you can vote for your favorite answers. Yeah, exactly. We'll have you do a round. So yeah, you guys know the thing. Put in your funny answers in the questions in the chat, whatever, in your prompt device. I don't know. Talking and writing and reading, typing at the same time. How do you spell clitoris? No, wait, I know.
As if you didn't.
I know how to. Okay. Okay. I'm not really. Oh, Moth Fighter is a little banana. Yeah. He's a cute little banana fella.
Okay. Don't judge. It isn't always about size.
It's how you use it.
Right.
Let's start off with a sure sign you're trapped in a horrible nightmare.
Oh, God.
Well, here I am.
Yeah. People making a case for a Biden presidency, or I was forced to sub to B-roll. Hell yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy answer. Yeah, I agree. Dudicus thought it was a crescent moon, not a banana.
What?
Oh, I thought we were on the same page
See
here.
the next one.
Adam, I'm sorry.
One
Should have been a Quiplash.
makes more sense than Alice in Blank.
Alice in Wonderland makes more sense than Alice in heroin withdrawals or Alice in underwear.
No, Alice in underwear sounds good.
Biden sniffing your hair while
Depending on
squirting
her
a
age.
Shit.
Depending on her age.
Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy.
That's funny. You guys are silly. Oh,
fuck you guys.
Jeez. First Quiplash of the night.
Wow.
I got the first one last time too, or no, Friday. Yeah,
And
dude. Yeah, we
next,
played Quiplash recently. I forgot
There's
about that.
nothing sexier than
I
a
won last time. Whatever.
Yeah, that was great. You won 2 in a row. There's nothing sexier than a tall, beefy boy who knows how to handle the
Okay,
situation
choose your
without
favorite.
looking stupid or spread his sweet, sweet ass cheeks. Oh my god.
Misspelled spread. Spreed, it says.
Spreed. There you go. Spreed
Spreed
is sweet.
is sweet, sweet ass.
It's
cheek.
No,
your
it's
VPN.
4 double E's. There you go. He is a little banana, isn't
Next, dogs are so
Oh,
gullible,
Tommy's
they
banana
actually
boy.
believe
Okay.
Blank.
All right, dogs are so gullible they actually believe Adam
Not
Gray
like
or
this.
infractional reserve banking.
That was a big laugh.
That's good. That's funny.
Thank you, boys.
Yord VPN. That's also funny, Adam. Buckerfoot. No, squeaky. Oh no, the reserve bank. Weren't you guys listening to me?
Okay.
The bank's
That's a
gotta
good
go.
one,
Really
man.
good to be fair.
Nobody
They were both
believed me.
very good.
So invented.
Fuck the gold
All right.
standard.
Ben Franklin also invented Viagra for giraffes or the internet.
Time.
What? Jesus.
I would assume Viagra for giraffes would just be like a really big Viagra pill, right?
Are these safeties?
No, no way.
No way.
Oh no, the internet was a safety.
Yeah, it was a
question.
safety. Told
You
you.
were right.
Oh, shit.
Well, good job, Casey.
Let's keep it going.
You fooled
A
us.
better name for the TV show Friends.
Seriously, though, don't ever pick safety questions.
Assholes.
Garbage.
Better name.
Boring white
Yeah.
people.
Boring
Now
white
it
people or
gets real.
dickheads in a
Pick your
fountain.
favorite.
Again, these are both good. Damn.
Yeah.
Have you seen the clips of Ross without the laugh track, and he's like a complete psycho?
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm sorry, boring white people is just too funny for me. That was great.
One up.
Wait, so is Miss Sparkles
What's
leaving?
the
That's
perfect
bullshit.
hide and seek hiding spot.
Perfect hide and seek
can't
hiding
leave.
spot. Up your own ass or just go home. They'll never
Okay,
find you.
everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Better name Cafe Wankers for Friends. There you go. I thought Friends was like a subtle like way to advertise internet cafes and just cafes in general, you know.
I didn't
Those are
hate
kind
it,
of like-
but it's all that was on, right? You know.
Hold on. Antarctica.
Social distancing on Antarctica is called Tuesday or Nobody Likes
Here's
You.
the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
Bad Tuesday.
Tuesday's pretty funny, yeah.
Isn't that Jenna Ortega's character in the Addams Family show?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just threw it because I didn't have anything, so I skipped.
Adam Gray got a quiplash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
there you
was
go.
obviously better.
And he already got quiplashed.
Safety.
Yeah,
cues
the safety
are-
one was horrible.
Safety cues are frowned upon. The worst is when I vote for a safety cue. I'm like, no, why?
I
Damn you,
freaking
shitty.
told y'all before you voted.
Oh, Serranos, me and you not doing so hot, buddy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Feeling warmed up? Good. Because
I'm
it's
sad
time
Miss
for
Sparkle
round
left.
2, where
I was
all
hoping to
points are doubled.
Pay for her plane
Doubled, I
ticket here to
say.
Texas. We were gonna arrange that. I
You
thought.
can only keep up the grift for so long.
Ooh. I don't know why this is funny to me, but it is.
I went too realistic on that one. Damn it! Now I have regret.
Oh well. Goddamn ghost, says Blue Collar. Yeah, does that mean he ejaculated on himself? Is that a joke? Is that a ejectoplasm joke?
Listen.
God, I wish I was home drunk for this, says Blue Collar. Instead, you're in the car drunk for this, which is worse.
I wish I was drunk home thing.
That was awful.
No time like the present.
I haven't been this drunk on a stream in a long time, guys. So.
I had a really good prompt and I blew it.
Are you drinking, Enzo?
I've been drinking since AJ stream.
The office
Oh, God.
Yeah, a good way to distinguish yourself as the office bad boy. Crossing the I's and
Let's
dotting
vote.
the T's, or steal staplers, get bitches.
I believe you have my stapler.
Yeah. Melvin. No, Milton.
Yeah, I would say Steelers
Milton.
Staplers is a real
Right.
rebel,
me.
rebel answer.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
I'm a burn the page
That
down.
was too clever for you guys. Fuck you.
No, I got
Next
you were
on the
doing
docket.
Wayne's
It's
World
really
2.
simple, Leon.
Next for the new series,
All right.
20-minute guided
20 mil-
meditations with blank.
Mixed reviews for 20-minute guided meditations with Rip Taylor or Leon.
Oh, Jesus.
20-minute guided meditations with Rip Taylor or
I would
Leon.
actually see Leon
Just
doing
stream of
yoga
consciousness.
class.
Supposed to be meditations.
I
Leon just
sleep through
babbling.
Yeah, that's called Neon Leon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you're not
I
wrong.
watched that.
And here we have what an extremely nice bouncer says when throwing people out of bars.
Thanks for the
Next
blowjob.
time, convince me better or
And now
bar
it's time to
Leon
vote for
is
your
2
favorite.
blocks down. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to tell you about another bar you can go to. That's nicer.
Yeah, it's very friendly.
I was joking about on the hard way, like when they throw you through the window. Like that's something you only see in movies. Like imagine if you had a bouncer and you told them, "Hey, get rid of this guy," and then
Let's
they threw
see
you
how
out of
they
the
handle
front
him.
window.
Oh.
Dude, I would
Song
fire
choice
you.
that
I'd be
got
like, "Why'd you do that?"
out of karaoke night.
All right, the song choice that gets you kicked out of karaoke night: "Closer" by Nine Inch
And
Nails
now
or
pick your
Ram
favorite.
Ranch.
All right, I
no,
want to stay closer by 9 Inch Nails, but my best friend used to do that every fucking karaoke night, and I won't lie, he kind of killed it.
Yeah,
So
I wanna fuck you like
You
an
like an
animal.
animal.
Dude, I'll do Head Like a
Wow.
Hole. Dude, I'll do Head Like a Hole. People freak out.
Dude,
They're
Dee
like, oh.
Snider has a really good cover of Head Like a Hole.
First thing to hear after saying "I love you."
Like your soul.
I went to the same junior high school as Steve Snyder.
Hell yeah.
All right, choose your favorite.
All right, the worst thing to hear after saying "I love you." I'll see you next week for another
Oh,
session.
no.
Or that won't be rent, you stupid bitch.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Good one.
Sorry.
Getting
I would have
ugly.
said dad.
Oh, poor Leon.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually doing this strategically to knock Leon out.
I like that first one.
Second favorite pastime.
Ooh. Sniffing children and mumbling, or stepdaughter
people,
in
it's
the
voting
dryer.
time.
Oh my god.
Well, I
Given
mean,
the current
mine is
state of
to be
affairs.
voted
My
second
stepdaughter's
choice,
15,
so-
so clearly the stepdaughter answer.
Shit.
Jesus.
That is awful.
How dare you?
All right, check this out. Something you never want to hear shouted from a restaurant kitchen.
It's raw, 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 you fucking donkey,
Okay,
or
everybody,
stop
pick your
shitting
favorite
in the
quip.
soup. Yeah, I mean, if it's raw, at least it can be recooked. Once you shit in the soup, it's kind of over. You know, the soup is done.
You're
right?
rationalizing.
To be fair, it could also be re-shitted in.
Raw food can be repaired.
Coming
Shitty
up
soup is shitty soup forever.
New and extremely British sitcom, Blank.
The new extremely British sitcom, Ass Fucks Anonymous, Fuck You
Here's the
and
fun
You
part. Pick
Spelly.
your-
Okay. Or Fracking Africa. Ooh, that's good.
I'll go smoke a cigarette.
I would
What?
watch Fracking Africa, to be fair.
BBC new extremely British sitcom,
Jesus.
Fracking Africa. That's awful. I love it. Good job, Serranos. What the fuck? Honestly, Blue Collar, I thought that was your
Now that
answer.
you've
I'm not
laid
gonna lie.
waste to
I was
round
like,
two, let's
that's
survey
definitely
the
Blue,
damage.
right?
Is Blue working?
Yeah, he's on the show and he's working.
Go,
Adam,
moving
you're in
up,
the lead.
boys. Moving on up.
Again? Look at that.
You're a natural.
Riplash. One last chance to
You're a
redeem yourself.
natural.
On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3 separate
You're the worst
That's
around.
ahas.
Everyone's constantly bringing you down. All right. Oh no. I went for accuracy, not comedy.
Nobody cares.
Dude, I got a fucking mosquito bite. Nailed me on the wrist a minute ago. Got me good. I'm like welting up big.
Dude, I've had one on my balls and it scarred me.
The worst is when you have one mosquito in your house and he keeps nabbing you over and over again while you're sleeping and shit. Motherfucker, I'll kill you.
Okay, let's do this.
I like to get along with all the creatures and the critters except flies
The
and
3
mosquitoes.
forgotten steps in the cha-cha slide.
Mambo number 5, slide to the alt right, crutches in the air, or left, middle, right.
Time to pick the one you want.
Slide to the alt right.
That feels like a
Crutches in
sneak
the air.
Yeah, I'm going left.
Blue collar. Adam is a grumpy drunk. I love it. Yeah, I do too.
Well, fuck you, Chris.
There you go.
Yes. My first quiplash in weeks.
Yay! Oh man, you got a thriplash quiplash, so you might have won the game
3
right now.
things you want to
Nice.
touch right now.
3 things you want to touch right now. Myself, Leon's hair, a human female. I want to go home and edge woman
Okay, choose your
grass.
favorite.
I'm surprised nobody said Mrs. Sparkle.
I
left.
definitely like to blow one in Leon's hair.
Yeah. I mean, Mrs. Sparkle is a human female, allegedly.
3 toppings.
I've seen her pics. She is.
Never offer.
All right, 3 things, 3 toppings Baskin Robbins will never offer: hair, shitty soup, Leon, or bits of hair and coins, literal actual rocks, and roasted foreskins.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's very hot.
To be fair, I really feel like at some point Baskin Robbins will offer shitty soup. So,
my favorite joke on Mrs. Doubtfire is I should never buy Grimace from Memorial.
Bold predictions that are sure to come true in the next year.
All right, 3 bold predictions: audit the Fed, abolish the Fed, Quentin wins Best Director, or Biden dies, inflation rises, Leslie Headland fails up.
Pick your
these are
favorite.
hard.
this one is legit fucking impossible. What the fuck?
You know the one on the right is going to happen.
Suffer.
Yeah. Yours kind of rhymed, which is why
Great
it was
job.
better.
Now let's see what that final scores.
So, should we just do one more game with the same players?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Look at
One
that.
more.
Well done, Adam. Well done.
Since our lovely only female Miss Sparkles left, we will just do the same players. Here we go. Let's do it.
Back it up.
Back it up.
I'm going to bed now.
I love how.
Good night.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, if you're going to go to bed, then I'll start a new game. All right, man.
I was already tired to do that one.
Hey there.
Yeah.
No worries.
This is a game we call.
Let me remove. Let's close it out. We'll put in another password and give you assholes another chance to join in.
Damn, I was so that quiplash on the thriplash. I was so close that Adam fucking came in with some gold. God damn it!
It happens. It happens.
My wife said, "Don't come to bed."
What? No, she didn't.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Why would she say that?
She heard him arguing for Biden.
She's watching the stream.
Oh. What? She's like sad that you dominated in Quiplash? Is that why you're not allowed in bed? That sounds like horse shit. Let me talk to Babs. Like,
I'm not getting anything tonight, guys. Nothing.
No, I mean I didn't think you were. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. I'm just saying you should probably be allowed to sleep in your bed, right? I mean, I personally prefer morning sex, especially after a night of partying. It's like let's
yeah, dude. Morning sex is especially when you're already spooning and you can just like slide right in and stay in that spooning position. Like that's some of the best.
Right. All right. I'm gonna put the password in myself, and okay, then I'm gonna put it in the private chat. I think that's the right one. Yeah. Okay. So then we should get a few more you gents in. Oh, we got 4 people here. Okay.
Dude, Friday night on B-side is going to be insane.
I'm excited.
I'm just telling you. Just fucking be there.
You normally don't. Yeah, you normally don't tell me what movie we're watching, but you did this time, and I'm like, dude, I know that movie like backwards and forwards. I love that movie, dude.
Oh, it's so good.
I could talk for like 2 hours just about like watching that movie, not even about the movie itself. Like the first time I saw it and growing up watching that movie. We're not going to say the movie here on the stream. We're
not going to spoil it.
It's a good one. Friday.
Just
why are you
there Friday?
Yeah. Okay, so all 4 of us are here. So I'm going to share the screen and share the password, which is TVSV. TVSV on jackbox.tv.
Television special victims.
Stick it in the hole. Get in here.
Buckerfoot. KCB 42 back. Yeah, and I guess we're gonna have room for one more guest. So Dudicus, you're over here in the chat. You might as well play, asshole. I may
Gooch, are you still with us, bud? Because
Gooch is not here.
No, not way. Gooch. I'm sorry, Boosh.
Yeah, Boosh is here. Boosh is Buckerfoot.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Enzo Buckerfoot. Okay, Adam Graves there. Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that Boosh was Buckerfoot. So
it's okay. Moth Fighter. We got room for one more. Now, if nobody else joins, it's not a huge deal, but it'd be ideal if we did get one more asshole in here. Where the fuck is that Miss Sparkles, man. We kind of needed her right now, honestly. I'm not going to lie. She kind of let me down. It's okay.
Do we know who she was? Or
No. She was
really
she's one of Leon's homies, and she subbed. I think she subbed to me today, which is cool. So bless you for that. How many subs do I have anyway?
All right.
I'm officially over 400. I don't think I'm going to go back below 400 one time. Yeah. I'm officially at 411. Okay, good. All right. So now you're officially going to get the 400 celebration song. And I'm going to go ahead and start Jackbox because there is no 8th player coming. So here we go. And yeah. Last game. We'll end it. We'll end the stream at fucking 4:45 in the morning.
This is Quiplash.
Hey, honestly, when I was doing the stream on Mondays after MMM, it would go this late sometimes.
I'm Schmitty, and unfortunately, this game no longer counts.
I just took the puppy out. It's 85 degrees out at 4:30 in the morning.
No.
Yeah, at Texas, man, it gets warm out here. But what I love is like when I'm gonna do a stream like on Monday or Sunday, Saturday night, I'll turn on the AC unit in this room to make sure it's not all fucking hot in here, dude.
It is. You get
points. Get Yellow Man on screen. Get him on there,
dude. He's in the actual house, dude. He's 18 pounds, man.
That's awesome.
He looks like a tiny mountain lion, is what he looks like.
I love him.
He's so fat. I keep telling mother to stop feeding him so much, but you know, he doesn't. He gets food elsewhere. I don't know. Oh my god,
he's taking handouts.
Yeah. Oh damn. Damn. I hate myself for this answer.
Just get Yellow Man on here.
I'll try to.
I've been back inside for 10 minutes. I'm still sweating. So sick of this crap. It was like this last year too. Year before was not that bad.
9 degrees out for me right now. Hashtag nice.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
Could have an executive.
Oh no!
I miss guitar rock.
Federal government should have an executive department of getting rid of other federal departments.
Yes.
Or get fucked, you plebs, dude. Oh my god. What would be the actual name of that first one? You know, like the federal department of fat trimming or whatever the hell. What would you call that?
I like blue collar in the chat is like, fuck that cat.
That fat ass cat needs a diet. Yeah. He is fat, but he's also built like a pit bull. Besides being fat, like he's big too.
He's
name
bulky.
Of the planet. Oh my god! A name of a planet covered in corn: Uranus or Earth.
Okay, who's the clever motherfucker that put Earth? Enzo, you goddamn bad lad.
Mine was really obvious.
I'm becoming
Uranus.
Gourd King.
Uranus
guys,
has
with
corn
my
on
stupid,
Washers
my stupid Gourd King pun like hamsters. I gotta stop doing that. All right, dishwashers don't have windows. What are they hiding?
All right,
stepdaughter
like
or shit tons of crack, dude. You won't even believe. Oh, I think he's talking about like dishwashers at a restaurant. Yeah, no. We're talking about the appliance.
I thought that was blue collar on the right there.
And here we have
my comment got blocked. Would you fix your fucking comment filters, Enzo? Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Are you putting in links? That could be why.
Right,
a blood type only found in extremely sexy people. Whiskey or XO winky face.
Jesus Christ, I'm just talking about a cat in a dishwasher and I got fucking blocked.
That's weird.
Fix it. Fix it.
I will. I'll do that tomorrow, I promise.
A good name for a dating app for lawyers.
Lying shit, fuck, lying, twerking liars, or assholes only. Oh my God, that could also be a gay male thing. Yeah.
If you want it to be.
Yeah.
Who said these lawyers are straight?
Yeah, gay lawyer meetup.
Gay lawyers
dating.
only.
Yeah. There you go.
And next.
To be fair, Adam, I like your answer. You and I do agree on more than we would think.
Now they're making blank on ice.
God bless you, Leon.
Blood Meridian on ice or
Now
porn
it gets
on
real.
ice?
Pick your favorite.
Which one is too far?
Porn.
Prawn. Porn on ice would be actually pretty interesting. I'd pay money to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
A sign it's time to wrap up your day at the beach.
Sand right up
Biden
your dick
shows
hole, or you start looking like a minority.
Wow. That's a Gord King right there.
I
He's
wish
not here,
Black
though.
Lives was
That's
here.
blue. It's blue. I knew it was blue.
That's a Gord King right there. Yeah.
If it's racist and offensive, it's probably blue. I'm not gonna.
Round one is a
If it's
distant
racist and funny,
words.
yeah. If it's racist and funny, that might be me. But if it's racist and just offensive, it's blue. Leon taking the
Hey,
lead.
Leon.
The star
Oh,
fruit.
look at that.
I see round two in your future, where points will be doubled.
That's going to give you shitty prompts.
Higher.
Bam.
I had your mother, Schmitty. Thinking really hard about this. Pow!
I got a really crappy prompt. That was awful.
It does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't win them
I'm
all.
also kind of behaving myself because like last week, no drinking.
Adam's laugh made my net. Why does
It's
Adam
quick
hate
time.
Schmitty? Says Blue Collar.
And
Schmitty's
here's
a pretentious fuck.
a sort
Yeah.
of bad thing.
He just
you
has
wish
this like
on your
shit
second
don't
worst
stink
enemy.
about himself. I don't like it. A sort of bad thing you'd wish your second worst enemy, living
your
in a
nose?
blue state, but only
What
kind of blue, being sniffed and groped by Joe.
Ooh.
That's definitely worse. Being molested.
Uh,
obviously.
But it's not like physical pain, right?
I'm not even gonna read that, Adam. I'm not even gonna read that.
Fuck Schmitty.
I know, fuck him for sure.
We got beef.
Next on the docket, the only dog who didn't get into heaven.
Oh, Cujo, or is the dog that didn't go to
Now,
heaven?
pick your favorite.
Duh. Yeah, I mean that seems pretty
That's
obvious
so
when you think
dumb.
about it.
That's
So
some
dumb.
Gord King shit.
No, that's TK. I knew it was KCB. Yeah, KCB is. I think KCB might actually be Korean,
Okay,
which in
what's
case
next?
he is, you're doing great.
You would miss the mask blank.
Yeah. All right, reality show you would miss. Nobody would miss the masked idiot
All
or the
right,
masked
choose your favorite.
tranny.
KCB, that might be my favorite answer of the whole night.
That was so silly.
What?
That's a bad prompt, man.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I didn't get a refresh. Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck you,
okay.
Schmitty.
Tranny one.
I would have said Gimp. The Masked Gimp. That's a stupid show.
Print was dying until they put out Blank magazine.
Porn.
Trans Kids magazine or Nude Geezers magazine.
Decision.
I know which one I would probably buy.
Welcome to
Yeah, the
Mr.
one that doesn't put you on a watch list.
Right, exactly. The one that's legal to own.
I have a type. What can I say?
Two people disagreed.
This has gone too far this time. He destroyed half the blank in the universe.
Bacon.
Half the cum socks or half the YouTubers?
Here's the fun part.
In the universe.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Same answer, man.
You YouTubers are all cum socks. You heard it here.
Fuck you guys.
Dude, why do they keep putting me and Adam against each other? What is going on?
Know. There's probably a Google Earth picture of this player that catches them
Enzo.
Masturbating.
Google Earth catches Enzo being fat and gay, or comparing to a monster can.
I think we know this is a quiplash, right?
Guys, I've said it before. It's more like a Red Bull can. It's not a monster can. I mean, come on, that's insane.
That's probably his own answer. I knew that was his own answer,
I will
too.
maintain that length is more important than girth.
I put being fat and gay.
Next up,
You didn't expect
you
that, did you?
Freeway billboard ad.
I did.
You
Just ask her.
Ramp.
All right, a freeway billboard ad that would make you careen towards the exit
Here's
ramp.
the fun
Free
part.
healthcare and
Pick your
okay
favorite
blowjobs, or free show throwing tomatoes at Leon. Ooh,
No,
snuck by.
I mean,
Snuck it. I'm not gonna lie, I accidentally voted for Leon's answer there. I meant to vote for blowjobs, and I clicked the wrong one, but it's okay.
I'll take it.
There is no backsies, you know.
oh my god, I accidentally deleted a super chat on the Platoon stream earlier today. I
You
felt
did?
horrible. Yeah, I did.
How'd you do that?
My phone slipped.
Oh, you're like a mod or something?
Yeah, I am.
Separate.
Was it for like $100,000 or some shit?
Two looks a little freaky.
Whatever.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
And you know what
$700. Oh, it's
players
deleted.
means
I felt horrible.
Well,
against me.
it's okay.
Technology, right?
If it makes you feel better, Little Platoon still hasn't followed me, even though I interact with him all the time. 3-0. Yeah. Damn. I got to think about this one because it's easy to just go from the gut instinct and come out with the first thing out of my mouth, but I might want to think. I might want to strategize.
Yeah, it was totally an accident. I felt really bad.
It's okay. That's better than it being. That's it. That's better than you being like a tyrannical, admin or moderator. That happens, and that's
No, I'm not.
lame.
I'm not a dickhead mod.
Yeah,
at
some people
all.
do that shit.
I'm very tolerant.
I hear about all kinds of horror stories with like NOS and CLS and Hostman in chats and and I'm just like let him fucking go crazy. Who gives a shit?
Just relax, people. Jeez.
All right, 30 seconds to come up with a funny answer. I'm still thinking here.
I had a dude a couple weeks ago. I actually got into a major fight with one of my mods and had to ban remove their mod privileges because a dude came in, started calling me a pedophile and attacking my chat and whatnot, and my mod banned him.
What?
And I told my mod, I was like, no, fuck that. If he wants to come in and keep doing that, let him. I'm a pro free speech show. He can say whatever he wants, regardless how ridiculous it is. And he's like, that's not free speech. And I was like, all right, mod privilege is gone. That's absolutely free speech. Even we disagree with it. So if you can't handle what free speech is, fuck you.
All right. 3 things that'll melt your heart every dang time: the sun, cesium and water, puppies, kittens, and gay shit, or a baby's laugh, a romantic slow dance. I'm so lonely.
What?
That's I think that's
blue collar on the right. I'm so
I think
lonely.
that's blue collar on the right.
Yeah, I think so.
Sad boy. No, it's Schmitty.
Oh,
No,
Schmitty.
Fuck no. Ah.
That's right. There's 7 of us. I didn't think that there would be a Schmitty answer.
I'm soiled.
You must consider when buying a wedding ring.
Oh, baby diapers, liquor, divorce plans, or length, girth, and religion.
Now it's time to vote for your favorite.
That's sick.
That's good. I like that. I'm so
Skin color.
So lonely.
Jeez.
So lonely.
I think he's won this one as well.
Kaboom.
Garth was good. Like that. Religion sold that though. Religion sold it.
It was just so out of
3 words that'll instantly drive you to irrational anger. Goku could beat Superman. It's what's inside that counts. Trans women are women.
To pick the one
Or
you
Joe
like best.
Biden wins. Well, one of these is actually 3 words. The other one is
I
3
fucked up.
thoughts.
Oh, that's true.
Is the one on the right Enzo? Is that why he's trying to campaign for it?
Yeah, you nailed it. You're right.
Well, I thought I didn't realize it said words. I thought it said phrases.
I won on a
Shut up.
technicality.
The 3 stupidest accessories to force your dog to wear.
Oh God. A condom, sunglasses, yellow man's corpse,
no.
Rainbow
No.
collar,
The one you
anything
like
that
best.
says Leon or Biden 2024 sweater.
No, you leave Yellow Man alone.
Little yellow man.
That's not right.
It's like a cat's corpse an accessory.
Hey,
I
blue
might
collar.
win. I might
Blue
win
collar.
80%.
No, dude, Adam got a quiplash, dude.
Yeah, but it's only 500 more, isn't it?
Scores.
Now the triple scores are a lot.
It's the 3rd round that matters.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. He went from 4th place.
Yeah, he was too far behind. I told you.
Well, that was good. That was good, close call, guys.
Finally, the poop wins.
Woo!
I like the little
right.
crown on top of the pile of poop.
Fuck
All
butt.
right. Fuck butt indeed. We're at 3 hours and 7 minutes and 58 seconds. What do we want to talk about? I know I'm going to be on Adam's show Friday. We're going to watch a funny ass movie Friday night.
Friday is going to be lit. Absolutely. If you're not in the habit of watching B-sides on Friday nights, you best get involved. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
It's going to be awesome. And Boosh, you got anything coming up?
Tuesday, I am going to try to stream. I could not do it last Thursday with the debate. Every single person on the planet was on the internet when I was trying to stream Shadow of War. So Tuesday, I'm going to give it a shot, see if it works. And other than that, What's Good Wednesday is off this week, I think. And so is, what is it?
Yeah, Zach's is like in
Circle Jerk.
South Korea or some shit, right?
Yeah, he's getting a ladyboy.
Awesome. Good for him.
Wait, okay, I knew Zach was on vacation. But I didn't know where. South Korea? Why there?
I just told you.
Yeah, Blue Collar will be watching Team America on Tuesday on his channel. Tuesday.
Hell yes.
I want to say we'll be watching it Tuesday evening because Gord King has retired the King's Court, so we might snag that time slot, 6:37 p.m. Central Standard Time.
I will be there.
Yeah, it'll be. I'm thinking it'll be right after that. And yeah, Blue Collar, that's not tomorrow. Yeah, I mean technically it is tomorrow. Yeah. Tuesday, not Monday.
Ish.
Monday is Leon's channel, right? Leon's got a stream at 3 p.m., right? What are you doing?
Black Lives. What's
I
up?
do. I've got Indie Andrew coming on, Vex Electronica, and Harmony Ginger. So it's one of the moderators for I don't know about moderators. One of the employees of Rippaverse, Sexy Vexy, and then I'll be real, one of the cutest motherfucking girls on all of X, fucking Harmony Ginger. Like, show up to my show just to look at Harmony Ginger and see what a fucking babe she is. Like, that's really the draw.
All right. Yeah, Black Lives. I'm sorry you
Christ,
slept
dude.
in.
Please come to my channel and masturbate over this girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be real. First time I had her on my show ever, I did an all-female stream by accident. I didn't even mean to. Just all my guests happened to be female. And since then, I've been inundated with requests to bring her specifically back because people were just like enamored by this beautiful ginger girl with glasses. I'm all like, yeah, she's pretty fucking hot. Like,
I'm sold.
All right. So that'll be tomorrow. No, that'll be like in 10 hours from now. So yeah,
I need to get some sleep.
All right. Yeah, we all need to get some sleep. You know, we decided to celebrate AJ's birthday. He turned 31. And then for some reason, we decided to rank a bunch of 25 anime intro shows. And that took a little longer than we expected. So I'm sorry, Black Lives, the show was basically starting at the old MMM Monday time, post MMM time today. But I think next week we'll start it earlier, 7 p.m. And I guess this Wednesday, we will have a rewatch. It's either going to be It's either going to be the Queen of Blood from Roger Corman with me and my cousin, or it's going to be vice versa with me and Sammy.
You can never go wrong with the Roger Corman film.
Vice versa is the one where Judge Reinhold and Fred Savage do the dad-son body swap from the 80s. It was bad.
It was Freaky Friday with dudes.
Freaky Friday with dudes. Yeah. It was a trip. And then there's also several other movies. I know I'm going to try to get Twister. Me and Blue Collar Loser watched that a while back, and I'm going to try to.
So fun.
I'm going to try to have the We Watch edited, ready, and copyright approved by the time Twisters comes out later this month in July. So, fingers crossed for that one.
That movie.
I'm hoping Twisters might be good because it's produced by the same guy who did Tron Legacy and Top Gun Maverick. So it might be. I mean, I'm not expecting to be badass or anything, but as long as it's as good as the first stupid Twister movie, who gives a shit?
And it was stupid fun. That's what Twister was.
Yeah.
I really have no hope that this is going to be the
It's
same.
3 a.m. Shut the shit down.
All right, guys, I'm going to play us out with the old the Night Owl outro. Here we go.